conversation. I'm glad everybody's here so we can have a serious intervention with Clark over here.
Mm.
Yeah, we need to talk, dog, because I've been seeing some things that I'm not liking. And you should record this. Make sure this is recording so we have this on tape. I've been seeing some things that, and I need you to explain yourself.
What happened, man? I gotta hear that.
This nigga's eating hot dogs like every other day. This nigga's eating glitches like every other day.
You guys, it's summertime. Don't do that.
Nah. He gotta have some type of respect for himself.
Don't do. Are they
He's gotta have some type of respect for himself.
It's summertime.
He's gotta have some type of respect for himself.
No, Mark. I draw the line. I am not hot dog like this. Yeah, you know.
You can't just do it.
If they weren't kosher, I would maybe look at him always. It's summertime. Talk to me after August.
I understand that they're Hebrew national.
Talk
right?
to me after
That's
4th of July-ish. You know what I mean?
Cool.
By like the 27th of July.
You can't just
let the man live. You see, I mean, he can take hot dog nutrition. You know what I mean? He's fine. It's not like he's obese. And that man is fine. He's fine. Eat the hot dog.
I'm depressed.
That's convenience. The nigga needs to sleep.
Yeah, no, I was just tired.
Yeah.
No, man, I ain't gonna lie. On top of that, like if y'all in the kitchen,
here's
trying
the thing.
to whip up
This. When I confronted him about this,
like
when I confronted him about it, right? When I confronted him about it, he gave me the same excuse. Ashely, he said it's summertime,
bro.
No, I just
no excuse.
Okay, like groceries right now, all-time high. A pack of hot dogs and buns, nigga. I can go in there with 5.
You my nigga and everything, but you gotta.
You see me? Don't let me go to Aldi's, bitch.
But nah, to keep it real, nigga, you be doing all type of decadent chef and there's pot stands everywhere. I'm like, all right, fuck it. I just want to eat.
Yeah,
let me just go ahead and just throw this in the oven, and then I ain't even gotta touch the buns on this one.
Clark, I know, baby. It's
yeah,
okay.
Man.
It's okay.
This nigga woke up and was gonna make a pizza. I was like, Clark, make some breakfast food, nigga. Fuck.
Time.
Yeah, food doesn't have time.
Food don't have no time. I will support you in
food
this, Clark.
Time.
I am a big fan of hot dogs. So anyone who knows me, a bitch forever wants a hot dog
you know
and pizza. I'm forever 4th grader. Hot dog and fucking pizza.
We're full on hot dog shops.
So he's just eating the glizzy all out in the open.
Like, are we grilling it? What are we doing?
It's baked, just baked, sizzled,
Okay, because I'm a butterfly down them. I gotta char it a little, give it the essence of the grill.
It's gonna end up tasting like at least the mall style.
Like,
shout out to Pepper Lakes Mall.
like now, if you told me he was out here boiling the hot dog, like that's where I would be.
That's New York style.
No.
That's just terrible.
That's New York style.
Incorrect. If it is not, if that hoe ain't got lines on it,
that's
like an old bitch, like an old Jewish bitch down by the beach.
Listen. New York style,
Chicago style, all those fucking styles can suck a dick. I need that shit butterflied, grilled lines, fucking ketchup and mustard, a little bit of relish if I'm feeling.
That's Jamaican style.
Yeah.
Because you're not even like a real hot dog person to tell you you're not supposed to put ketchup on your hot dog.
I'm definitely putting ketchup on my hot dog.
It's like no ketchup on a hot dog.
Absolutely.
Like, it's relish and mustard and some kraut. If you want something else, it's relish, mustard, kraut, salt, and pepper.
Nah.
Maybe some grilled onions.
Oh,
if you go to the hot dog man with the blue umbrella. If you go to him and he got the grilled onions and the peppers and that.
Are you talking about hot dog heaven?
No, the hot dog stands. It's like cabaret.
Like in New York, you mean? Okay, so sorry. The few times I think I've been to New York, I think I was just obsessed with Chinese food and pizza. I didn't even know like New York hot dog was a thing.
Yeah, like it's a part of the culture.
Yeah, but I don't like.
It's a part of the culture.
You cannot
like
take a hot dog out of hot dog water and put it on a bun and give it to me. That's not gonna work.
No, but the bun gonna be toasted.
The fuck? I don't.
No, it's not. It ain't.
The bun
What
gonna
the
be
fuck I'm gonna do with that
toasted,
rubbery
baby.
ass, wet ass fucking piece of? No, it's fine.
I ain't
Cut
gonna lie.
it, grill it.
That's how it was done back in the day.
Fuck
Uh-huh.
that.
Yeah.
That
That's
might be
true.
I remember when my mom used to give me hot dogs as a kid. She used to boil them. Like, I'm not gonna lie.
I feel like my parents
aren't
were
you
just
supposed to-
very,
you
very.
supposed to-
Unless it was a barbecue, like they were getting boiled.
Yeah,
like,
no, my
And
parents
then
were
every
just
time
very
at the
Jamaican. Like we
barbecue-
cook everything.
Every time at the bar.
and then as a lazy kid, you put hot dogs in the microwave. Like that's
Yeah, I never did that.
yeah, like
God damn, hell no, man.
Nah,
A
that's
frying
gross.
pan, always to this
I mean,
day.
Me
Not on the grill,
much
it's
clean
in
up.
a frying pan.
as a lazy kid, that's too much cleanup.
Listen, as a true fat kid, I'm gonna have this fucking decadence. Okay, I'm gonna have the aura of a barbecue going on. You gonna have a
Niggas
little
used to do
burn
that.
mark.
It's the crazy part. Niggas used to do that with bologna though. Like used to cook
Never-
up bologna.
Can I say never ever had bologna
I have.
Nah,
it was great.
I'm talking about
and
like
spam? Those two things.
no, I've never had spam, but
I've never-
bologna was
Spam was in the house, I
bologna.
never ate it either.
Bologna was a lunch meat in the 90s. Like when you went to
No.
Publix and got
Yeah, my mom didn't buy
turkey
like yeah,
and got
no,
all that
she
stuff.
just
Like
bought
Nah,
turkey.
niggas.
She just bought turkey because daddy didn't eat ham. So it was like you didn't buy the variety back in my
nah,
house.
when I was a kid, no, I never ate ham. I didn't eat ham and shrimp growing up. I
Yeah.
ate everything else. Like
Yeah, no.
lamb, chicken, fish, and beef.
I remember my mom sent me to go pick up corned beef and I picked up spam. And that woman cost me like nobody's business.
To be fair, it's at least the same kind of look. At
It
least
was
in
just the same shape. It's the
Yeah.
wrong color because it's like my mom buys Libby's, so it's like the red like bitch, you brought me a blue fucking can.
I think
like,
I've had every sort of thing that they've advertised to kids on TV except spam because it was ham. Right? Like I've had those fucking nasty kid cuisine
yeah, those
TV
are
dinners.
terrible.
Those were horrible, dog.
Oh,
I used to fuck them shits up, but them shits are horrible,
I
dog.
only got those when
Oh
my mom
my
was doing
God.
good work and we were
They
left
used to
with
make the
daddy.
Boston Market ones.
Yeah.
The brownie never came out right.
Brownie always came out disgusting.
The brownie was always
Yeah.
garbage.
It was always
just like
nasty, dog.
trash.
Like it was nasty, but you ate it. Like
Fucking Lunchables, dog.
You don't speak bad about Lunchables. That's why we like fucking charcuterie today.
Well, Lunchables is okay.
Lunchables.
It's bad.
fucking charcuterie.
It's just hell of a like basic, but you don't have to cook it, so you really can't fuck it up.
And until they started to fuck it up. Because do you remember when Lunchables came out with the hot dog? Do you remember that? Fucking disgrace.
Oh my
yeah.
God.
Yeah, that's
Disgrace.
terrible.
That was
Sorry.
I remember just looking at it, that looks so wrong.
I could have
and
told you
I
that
don't
was a
want
bad
that.
idea.
My mom was like,
I'm
no.
OG Lunchables.
Yeah, like
so I did like by the time I grew out of my Lunchable, like
that's
as a person,
too hard.
as a person, you don't grow out of Lunchables, right? Because you can always go back and fuck up a kid's cheese and crack, like no problem. You can fuck up some cheese and crack, no problem.
There are adult Lunchables now.
Yeah.
Like you go to
Yeah.
Walgreens and there's the lady
Yeah,
Lunchables with the yellow Lunchable packet, and you look to the side, there's a black one. It's like Hillside, whatever. That's
With
a
like
fucking-
horseradish and all of
No,
that shit.
not even. It's the same crackers, some fucking salami, and some fucking cheese, and like raisins or nuts. Like it's a fucking Lunchable.
Yeah,
That's an
yeah, they
adult
just have
Lunchable.
the-
You just change the color scheme. I'm not stupid.
Charcuterie board.
That's
Took
all
out
they
the piece
do.
of candy and replaced it with a little high protein fat content.
That's it. That's all they did. I've seen those a lot. They're usually in CBS. And like Walmart section.
Nah, you know what was the you know what I used to murder as a kid? Handy
Fuck 'em
snacks.
up. What?
Handy snacks.
Why does that sound so familiar?
It was the cheese, it was the crackers, like the long crackers.
With the stick.
Yeah, with the red
What's it
with
called?
the
That was
instrument of destruction that they
Bruh.
gave you. Listen, yo, because
that
that
was a
red
weapon.
stick,
That
that
was a
red
weapon.
stick, niggas used to run around.
Right.
Yeah. Yo, you go home with welts.
Yo,
Like, what the
great. No, you hit the shower. That shit scabbed over the next day. My mom was like, what happened?
Yo, the handy snack wars was for real in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Cool, my nigga.
Nah,
Yeah,
the-
hand snacks. That's why I think they're not around anymore.
I don't know for real. Facts.
I think they're not.
I don't think so.
I've been,
I just saw Richie just brought some Dunkaroos back.
Boy, you better fucking talk about Wawa. You better speak on it.
I don't know if they have that, but they got. I see my son with they got the pretzel with the cheese in it.
Yeah.
So
Not-
that
not
was
with a stick.
it.
Not
That-
the thing.
So that's why they took the stick away. They gave us a few months.
Because like,
Something you
then
can dip.
You better eat
Yeah,
that
because
shit.
you really can't.
It was
dip
a spread.
You can't dip
It was
crackers.
a flat
Yeah,
cracker.
yeah,
It was like
yeah,
a
yeah.
saltine-ish type of cracker.
It was like club crackers, pretty
Yeah,
much.
that's
No,
what it was.
I remember, but now that's what I say. Nowadays
They took away the stick.
no stick. You know?
Definitely
But
weapon.
it's
Yo,
it's
you
like a
can-
pretzel
you
stick
could- yo,
or
that
something
was
like
yeah,
that.
like
you
that
can
has
dip
never
that
been
pretzel
on the
stick. You
prison
can't
yard.
dip
You
that
can
cracker.
Yo, yeah.
Yo,
So
you
they're
can
probably-
say
that.
they
Listen,
gotta
God
change
with
this
that
up.
shit. That
And
shit
plus
is
pretzels
shit.
started coming
Real
up.
quick in the
Oh yeah,
You know
listen,
what I mean?
listen, man, listen. They couldn't have had these in prison. I'll tell you that right now. That's a deadly weapon, dog.
Took you out the guard.
That's
There's
a
a
deadly.
Radio,
Niggas
radio,
would be-
radio.
There is a
Niggas would
riot.
be on the ground. Niggas would be on the ground.
Shaking that.
No, just
All day,
shave
sharpening
it,
that
sharpen
fucking
it,
hoe.
sharpen it.
And as soon as the guard come up in, boom, we out. Get the keys, nigga.
Facts.
We going
facts.
for the warden.
That's
now.
why they. That's
The
why
warden
you
just
know.
in
That's
the
why they
room
took the
fucking.
weights out. That's why they took the weights out.
So
of prison.
what they do for toothbrush?
Oh my god.
Toothbrush.
Yeah.
Oh gosh, you don't even want to know what they
It's
do
a-
for toothbrushes, dog. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's
little
a thing
finger.
on your finger.
It's like a little finger thing.
Have you ever seen the thing
For
like
real?
a
Yeah.
mom used to take out pain and it has like
Yeah.
a little brush
Yeah,
on?
yeah. That's what it is.
That's your
Yeah, like you could. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
That's crazy.
I don't want to say you
Fucked
can
up,
get
though.
away with things in prison, right? But like,
Definitely can.
if you're cool, right? If niggas fuck with you, like for management, if they fuck with you,
You can get a real toothbrush.
you could get a real toothbrush, right? But like, trust me, if a nigga gets stabbed with said toothbrush, you're going
You're
down.
going to the hole.
Yeah.
You're going
At minimum.
down.
And, like you're getting that
Especially-
charge.
You get what I'm saying? Like, listen, I
Why don't they just have like rubber toothbrush?
so my time. So
brushes?
when I was locked up, right?
Because
I had
niggas
when I-
are too resourceful.
when
Yeah,
I was
everything's
locked
weapon,
up.
though.
When I was
you can't
locked
give
up.
them anything hard.
I'm
Like
saying like soft.
When I was
because they'll find a way.
no nigga, they took weights out because niggas was getting bigger than the guards.
No, he said soft rubber, but
soft rubber for the
nigga-
toothbrush.
for the toothbrush.
Nah, niggas will
no
find
such thing as soft. Like, how you gonna get resistance to actually brush your teeth if it's too soft?
Just enough where it's a grip.
It's a finger thing, bro. It's literally like it's not even.
It's a little glove.
It's not even. That's
Like,
that's what they do in jail, right?
have
In
you-
prison, you know, like the travel toothbrushes
Mhm.
that fold
Yeah.
and like you stick it in the cap.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
that's what they give you.
Okay. At
Right?
least that's something.
I would.
But like, so when I was locked up, I had an accident, right? And it wasn't an accident that nobody saw. It was an accident that happened in front of everybody. So like, I milked the fuck out of that accident too. Like, I became a houseman essentially. Like, I was in a work camp, so like cutting trees on the highway, walking 8 miles a day, cleaning
gang.
the highway, like chain gang shit. You're not chained up, but it's chain
it's
gang,
chain gang shit.
Right?
Modern slavery. So-
right? So
They just cut it like run.
So
Yeah,
Go ahead.
She said house man, but all I heard was house nigga on this
Yo,
one.
exactly. That's exactly what I
That's
heard.
what it
Like,
was.
all the time.
No, nigga, that's what it was. That's what it was. You
All
didn't.
heard.
The house man is the nigga that stays and cleans,
do everything.
right? We
Put
like
you inside.
we hand out all the laundry. We hand out the bags of laundry. Like we do all of that shit, right?
Figure it out.
So what happened was
Struggle. That's fine.
we
I'll yell.
we came in after work and we went to eat dinner, right? And we're sitting at the table, and it's the way the table's set up is it's one of those tables. It's everything is connected, right?
To be like here, nothing's gonna stay.
Like the seats are connected to the table, right? We're sitting on the table and a nigga gets up and something cracks, right? So nobody thinks anything of it because there's only one nigga. Another two nigga get up at the same time and the whole table flips with me in it. And it's like a 50, 60, probably 80-pound metal table. Like the tables that be at McDonald's that used to be at the around the play place that the kids sit on and eat.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
Oh,
what we're sitting.
shit.
That's what they have is but an adult version. So it's a table like this, a big round table, and the seats are connected to the table like a loop that you're sitting on.
Okay.
The table broke, my nigga. And I'm the only one sitting there. So I fall back and the whole table flips on top.
Damn,
Right?
I'm dead.
So they send me to medical, all this, that, and the third, blah, 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 blah. Essentially, what really happened was I sprained my ankle really badly. Right? Like, because my foot got caught under it. So like me trying to yank myself out, like pulled, I popped, I did something. Anyway, listen, bro, the amount of lawyers, the amount of law, I don't even know how they knew. The amount of lawyers that started writing me in prison that were like, yo, da 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 da. The prison will come to you and be like, yo, like if you don't pursue anything,
this,
we'll drop charges, all type of shit, blah 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 blah. Either way, long story short, I milked the injury. I stopped having to fucking cut trees and do all of this stuff. And it's like when you get cool with niggas, it's like they give you extra privileges, right? Like you don't have to tell them shit. You just don't have to fuck up, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like
walk a straight line, brother.
Exactly. Right. So I invented iced coffee in Florida prison. Just real talk. And niggas got mad at me because I used to be able to get ice from the guards to make my iced coffee. Right. And I used to be able to get a bunch of ice and give to people. So like I guess some niggas got mad, and then the guard told me, he's like, yeah, man, somebody ratted on you. I can't give you no more ice. But I was just saying that to say, like, you get privileges, right? Like a nigga, I knew how to cell phone. This is way before cell phones, right? And I was locked up when they stopped, when they used to have cigarettes and they cut it. Like you could buy cigarettes, but after a certain date, you couldn't buy cigarettes anymore. And then after a certain date after that, you couldn't have cigarettes. So like, there's no limit on how many cigarettes you could buy. Like that's a whole job. Selling that whole job in prison is niggas that sell cigarettes. Right? Like that's a whole economy.
Nigga jobs to sell cigarettes. That's crazy.
Yeah, like you buy a it was like a yellow box. It was like a yellow box of rolling tobacco. I can't remember what it was called. It's not Bugler, maybe.
Okay. And you get the roller.
It comes with rolling papers. And then you get extra rolling papers. Like you could buy an extra like 50 pack or 100 pack of rollers. So now you can double the amount of cigarettes you can roll out of the box. So now you buy a box of cigarettes for $6, right? One cigarette you're selling for $1, right? And you get like, no, I'm sorry, you're selling 2 cigarettes for $1 or 2 cigarettes for 50 cents at the time. I can't remember how it is. But either way, so like like if you
like is it 1950s?
No, yeah, niggas used to hustle up from stamps and envelopes. You get that to a nigga who will buy your stamps envelope from you, and then you'll get some cigarettes, roll up some cigarettes.
Entrepreneurship.
Yeah, like you would roll some cigarettes, and then you sell the cigarettes, then you could buy food. Not buy food, but like you're selling. You niggas ain't buying it with money. They're buying it with like
the stuff,
2 soups,
yeah,
a bag of chips, honey bun.
That's not a life for me though.
Or tasks.
Yeah, but if you don't, it's not about it being a life for you. It's about if you don't.
No, I'm just saying. No, I'm saying person's not a life for me. So that's what I'm saying.
No, yeah. I'm not. It's not a life for anybody, bro.
Don't say that. Don't say that.
Horrible. It's fucking horrible.
Do not say that. There's some people
that love to go back,
need to be.
You get 3 hots in a cot. You can't beat that.
Absolutely, and there's some that need to be there right now.
You can't be it. Some people need to be there.
I mean, I love my hot,
but it's like.
But
a lot of people on road don't have 3 hots in the cot.
I mean, yeah. It's true too.
A lot of people can't eat 3 times a day.
Homelessness is at a rise, like for real.
No, that shit is bad. I ain't gonna lie, this shit is bad. It's bad, and it's crazy, in South Florida too.
It's because all the automated type of work that's.
Let me tell you something. It was getting so bad that niggas was trying to go to jail, and they wouldn't send them to jail. Do you get what I'm saying?
Everybody got probation.
No, like it was getting so packed that niggas, homeless niggas try to go to jail. You get what I'm saying? Like they try to go to when you don't have nothing, niggas be trying to go to prison.
No, I told you by Blunt Road, dog. There's a whole village by the FedEx. There's niggas living in that fucking over there by Blunt Road. By the FedEx. There's niggas living in that whole fucking wooded area, dog. They got fucking cookouts and you know what I mean. They got the shit you put on top of shit you put on top of the house to get sun. So it solar panels. They even got that shit.
I say you want to just hold it.
I mean, no offense. I think I have a pretty good shelving situations.
Facts.
I think it's kind of it hasn't really gone further. Like it hasn't gone over the cliff. So
let me tell you something. The reason that most people are homeless because I'm not gonna say there's ample shelter for folks, but there's a lot low key. And a lot of the times niggas is homeless because other than the fact that they can't afford rent and stuff like that, but there's rules associated with living in these places.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't want to gotta be in a shelter by a certain time.
You got exactly.
Yeah, a lot of people don't want to be in there. They want,
They want to be on road. So it's like, you know, like, and then like, they find you jobs.
Yeah,
you can get a job and you gotta pay like a rent, but niggas don't want to do that.
No, listen to me. You could.
Nigga, you saw the shit they did in California?
No, you was telling me about it.
They got a high rise, bro, where each unit is worth like $600,000 for homeless people, bro.
And they also open up a supermarket where they don't gotta pay,
bro. Like
you get a card where it's $200 worth of food. You go in there and you just pick up the food, swipe the card, and leave. That shit is crazy,
bro. You get what I'm saying? And it's like
it's not crazy, but
there's all of these things set up for people, and just be real, bro. They don't want to use it.
Yeah, but you're saying how in Skid Row there's people that got Benzes.
But that's LA. You get what I'm saying? Like,
I'm not even gonna lie. The first time I ever heard about like a panhandling scam, like one of those people that you know, like they're rich as fuck, but they're on the road begging.
Yeah, panhandling. You can make a lot of money.
I have never been to a panhandler again. Like y'all fucked as far as I'm concerned, because baby,
one nigga fucked it up for all of you guys.
Because I believe that driving off in a Lambo.
Like people have their family, like kids. Trust me,
I don't give money. I give water. If I got a bottle of water, I give a bottle of water.
So there used to be a lady down by the courthouse, by the Fort Lauderdale courthouse.
What's a man?
Don't worry why I was down there so much. That I recognize this lady regularly, and she was a homeless lady, whatever. But she was a bigger lady. She had the big titties. And they were always motherfucking out. Like, it just didn't matter. Like, she'd have hefty bags wrapped around, and I just used to fucking get so frustrated. And one day I just brought a bra with me from the house, like, here. And I chased her down. I was pleased. Just for your own dignity as a woman, like, you should have a fucking bra. Like, my God. Like, but I'll give them things. Food, but money? You fucking out of luck.
Yeah, I stopped that.
Yeah, that person fucked, and it's like the odds.
I've seen this lady. It was this lady on commercial, and she was. I seen on commercial, then I seen on fucking sample, then I seen this. I'm like, bitch, how the fuck is you homeless? But you traveling? And don't get me wrong, I know they travel, but you everywhere? Like, nah, I ain't trusting that shit though.
Yeah, I gave like my leftover food to Santa Monica.
I've had a homeless person refuse my food.
No, I had a nigga throw my shit on the ground. I was like, fuck you, bitch.
I've had someone be like, I don't want fucking food, I want money. I was like,
because you want drugs.
No, he flat out asked. He was like, hey, you throw that out. I was like, yeah. You know,
most of the time.
It was like elephant ears. It was like, nigga, we and this girl none ate most of this. It was not most of it, but what the fill, you know, it had the cream, strawberries. It was definitely more than enough. I was like, yeah, here you go. You know,
I'll buy a nigga a meal, right?
Yeah,
but hey, if I'm coming out of the gas station and a nigga asked me for some change, I was like, yeah, you want something to eat? You want a drink? But
I ain't got no money, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I stop going to this Foolio because
then they'll try and be like, oh, I need money for the bus. It'd be like, no, you don't. Like, I'll get you an Uber right now. Where you gotta go?
I'll fucking wait for the bus with you.
I'll be like, I'll get you an Uber right now. Where do you have to go?
I had a lady do that, and she had kids with her. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bleeding heart for some babies. Like, and her babies were like dirty, and it was hot. And I'm like, man, I'm not giving you bus fare, but I will wait here. Y'all can sit in the AC in the car until the bus comes, and I'll pay the bus driver. I'll buy you a fucking bus pass, but I ain't giving you no fucking money. Like,
yeah,
I can't do it.
$1 in my pocket.
Yeah, like especially
these ducats.
Especially if you're using it to like get high. Like,
these ducats.
And
get drunk, higher drunk.
I
want to smoke.
You're right about the kid shit. The kid shit be breaking my heart
Bust
too.
me down.
That should be breaking my heart, but at the same time, I gotta wonder, like, are you teaching your kid this shit to? Hey, man.
Even if you are, that's still sad as fuck, and I still feel bad for that child, and you can still get the Skittles, baby.
It's horrible.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, nah.
There's a girl out there by my job now. She out there begging for money, but
I will never give.
Or the I need gas, I need gas scam. I need $5 for gas.
Money out, bitch. You better go suck a dick.
Sell some pussy.
You better pop that. You are sitting on a fucking mountain.
For real.
You better do what you. Yo,
and it's like, bitch. You can start an OnlyFans,
listen,
like
I was talking to my people today about like buying these houses and looking at the mortgage and shit. And I'm like, I'm letting y'all know, shit goes left. I'm renting this motherfucker out, moving back here, and I'm gonna start fucking for money. That's just where it's gonna be. It ain't nobody foreclosing on no shit. I put my
yo.
name
Speaking
on
of which,
you got me fucked up. Once somebody let me tell you, get a mortgage. Not
to be disrespectful, not to be disrespectful, Ashley, because it's getting to a point now, right? That I feel like I'm not calling you a hoe or anything like that, but I feel like women now are fighting not to be hoes. Like the bitches that are hoes are really fighting urges not to be hoes because everybody else is a hoe. Like, not for nothing. Like that app, the Fly Me Out app, and it's just like, dog, come on.
Is that in the Apple Store?
No, that was in the
It's in the chat, but it's an app.
No, it's an Apple phone.
Yeah,
you gonna download it right now?
Check, pull it up.
I just want to see what they're talking about. I just want to see what that shit might be like. Read
the description.
I shall. You Fly Me Out, is it? Why are you loading? Don't embarrass me.
You not on Wi-Fi?
No, I'm not on the Wi-Fi and I don't want it. Y'all are just too much, okay? Okay, y'all just too much. Fly me to the moon. Oh my God. A social travel club. Okay. Okay, let's go. Scrolling. The most exclusive social travel platform. Discover, plan, and embark on dream trips with like-minded globetrotters. Find your tribe. See the globe. Fly Me Out, exclusive group travel and experiences. Discover the world with Fly Me Out, the most exclusive travel group app on the internet. Fly Me Out connects you with like-minded travelers for unforgettable adventures and unique experiences. Whether you're looking to join a trip or host your own, Fly Me Out offers a seamless platform to create lasting memories with new friends. Features. Brand-sponsored trips, host and join trips, blah, 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 blah. So, not exclusively... Wait. Forgo real connections. Build meaningful friendships and networking relationships through shared experiences. Orgies. That's
essentially, guys,
lifestyle
women, men and women with money can organize these trips, and the people who want to join the trips aren't paying for the trips. They're getting flown out. It's I'm flying you out to fuck, but the PC way.
And then you set your rating from there.
Yeah, like you as a girl don't have to pay for these trips.
Create again, because if you have to bust my pussy out, is payment that.
Yeah, but that's what
from me have to spin out my things. Big payment.
Hey,
mortgage money.
Once you're not paying for a trip, I think that's in the fine print.
That's why I pay for all my trips. Pay for all my travel.
That's in the fine print.
I have my receipts. Okay.
No, listen to me.
Listen.
Hey, that's in the fine print.
My name, nigga.
You know what's so crazy? We live in a world where like a real nigga, like a dude can't do nothing can't do nothing real for some certain females because they're gonna think that it's for something.
Or you're trying to kill me.
Yeah. You feel me? Like
get married and my husband's ever like, oh, don't take it back. We're going on a trip. Nigga, where? Who? Andrea? Do you know something? Mom? This nigga gonna push me off the boat. I knew he didn't love me. I knew you didn't love me.
So I just feel like
He's like,
everything has changed. Like
everything's like it is definitely transactional.
Not even just transactional.
It's
I rather go 50. I rather pay my part and know my pussy's in my pocket than you pay for me to do anything. Because I feel like I would now have to leave this trip with lockjaw. You know what I mean? Like,
I guarantee you.
If
you ask 10 women, if you ask 10 women under 30 right now, right? If you'd rather have a nigga, right, that takes you out, nice dinners, vacations, pays some bills, but he just want to fuck, he's fucking on you with other women like crazy, or you want like a nigga to really love you, I dare say 10 out of 10 girls will choose the first option. And if every 10 set of women, you probably get through 4 to 5 sets of 10 before you find that one girl that'll be like, no, I want true love. So it's not even 9 out of 10. It's like 9.8 out of 10.
And those parameters were women under 30.
Yeah, women 30 and under, I guarantee you.
Okay, well, as a big tough back 33-year-old, this point, yeah,
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Like, I buy all the shit.
Social media has played a big part in that, and everything else like that. Because
look at Ebony Williams.
I would start a new wave on social media. I want to start like a pet boy wave. Like, there's nothing wrong. Like, I feel
the
like
soft boy life. Yeah,
like
jizzle.
Like, I think it needs to be, and just being real. Like, I feel like at my age, I have to, like, you look at certain circumstances, right? Like how, like, more than likely I'm gonna meet a guy with kids. In South Florida, more than likely I'm going to meet a guy with charges, right? That makes his life harder, right? To make money, to do things. More than likely, I'm not going to meet a guy that's going to be able to match me or meet me, or let alone fucking beat me in income, right? So then that means, sir, I'm the boss. Brad, whoever makes the money makes the decisions, and you are a kept man, and that you got to play that role. And I don't think anything is wrong with that. Like, honestly, like, I don't think there's
there's nothing wrong with that. Some niggas is fine with that, but
it's not okay.
But then
so here's the thing, right?
It's
not like, most men. Okay, right? Most men aren't. It goes against their natural being.
That's what I'm saying,
right?
It's only listen to me. A nigga can only sit down and lay down in this fucking bed and not do nothing for
why is it not do nothing though? Because like there's so much more that like so it's not a wife lays down, doesn't do anything when you're the breadwinner. No, she still has to take care of a house, cook, all that shit still has to happen, my dog.
Yeah, but in this society, men don't.
Then you can't be a cat. Then you need to go out there and make that 80,000, 100,000, and do what you got to do. Then,
and that's why these niggas keep catching charges. Because
like you have to go trick them, because if you can't be humble enough to take the, I don't want to say the girl position, but let's just for
it's not about. I don't necessarily think it's a humble is the word, right? I don't think it's an ego thing. When I say it goes against,
I had to do it one time. Like
it goes against
where, I had no job and I was taking care of the kids while my baby mom was going to work and doing her thing. So I mean, it happened for like 2 years, But then when I got, when I got back on my feet, man, I was doing my thing. I mean, it happens, like,
I get it, but the thing is, while you were doing it, right, you hated that shit. And you wanted to get back.
That is the thing where it's like, that's the humble that I'm talking about. Why do you hate it? Why is it
not like hating on the woman?
It's not hated
to you.
It's not
hating the woman.
No. It's not hating the woman. It's not in me to move her though. It's not in me to stay still.
You as Richie as the individual, absolutely, right? But if we're talking about a guy who isn't a mover, okay, right? Mm-hmm. Who genuinely is like, she's the shit. You know what I mean? Like if I was a guy and he was a girl, no one would have any problem with this arrangement, right? Mm-hmm. But because I'm the girl and I'm the breadwinner, it's automatically like they it is demeaning for them to have to keep like, no, why? It's no different than what I have to do.
So here's the here's the thing also, right? Like here's the thing, like
that is contributing.
Yeah, but
so then you are saying if you are the man of the house and you can keep your wife at home, what she's doing really isn't a contribution.
No, it is a contribution. It's one of those. It's one of those. It's one of those double standard things, right?
But that double standard isn't real. That whole protect and provide, that's bullshit.
It's not the
economic game anymore. You talk about it all the time.
It's not about that part, right? It's more so on the part of I'm trying to say this right? Like conceptually, right? From dawn of time, even now, conceptually, that's the man's role, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to say more so it's like this, right? Like at least for me, how I see it, it's like I don't know how to say this.
I can't lie to you.
Because
it fears me.
You do not respect the role of a woman the way you respect.
No. It's like okay. It's like watch this analogy. Watch this analogy.
Why am I
watch this analogy?
Like less of a woman if I'm going out to work? I don't feel any less feminine or any less power. Whatever.
It doesn't have to be that. Can I say something? I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna say this. So just
go
like
ahead, say it. Just let me get my thoughts.
No, I was gonna say, like, with the whole thing with that, it's just what society's always like preached.
All right, but fuck society.
No.
You know for real yourself, right? I think it's different for you guys because like you're obviously breadwinner. You know what I mean? Yeah. So like you can't even fathom like, what do you mean I'm not making money? What do you mean? But like really though.
I know there's levels to it, of course, but like and
what would be the problem?
No, it doesn't have.
It's not a problem. It's just.
What you want to be able to do is, as a man, like at least from what we've taught, is to provide. So if there's a way, even if your girl is making money as much money as you, right? You really like it's not on no disrespectful shit, but like you really don't even care. Like most men don't care how much money their girl makes. It's the
unless
fact
she makes more than him.
even if my girl makes more than me, it's not the fact that you make more than me. It's the fact that how you act because of the fact that you make more than me. There's like nuances to it.
Yeah, I think the problem is we're speaking all as secure people because I think it's the opposite. As the woman who normally makes more, right? I know that, and it's the norm for me. So it's not like I'm cutting anybody's balls off, but when you want to then act like you're fucking King Don, and I have to be like,
see, and that's I think that's what the problem becomes. See,
that's a part.
King Don.
That's a part of it. That's a part of it. That's a part of it.
And that's what I'm saying.
Because
in the house,
that's to eliminate that from a particular argument.
Yeah, like that. It's not.
No, because.
Let me dot my I's and cross my T's. That's all it is. And that's what it is.
One of these nights, a nigga go left dog, and I'm telling you, dog.
That's
you gonna say it
like this, right?
That's what
without trying to be
you rising up on me like you
without trying to be,
and that's what I'm trying to tell you. And then once
you talking with too much, you talking with
and that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy how you're talking with
But now, what if it's a dude that you're with, he ends up hitting for like $1 million or $2 million?
Awesome.
And then it goes cold, but he's a smart spender. So it's not like it just disappears any second. This nigga has like accounts.
So that is somebody who, in my opinion, isn't ever gonna rail up on me and make me have to sun you and remind you.
But you shouldn't have to.
That's what I'm saying.
I agree with you.
That shouldn't have to be.
Because he shouldn't do that to make me do that.
No,
it's the truth. If I'm,
but there are times. Listen. Actually, there are times
you can't do that.
No, listen. There are times where just off of
Nah.
Men, like,
nah.
at least when it comes to me, right?
Can you?
If you can't pay to be the boss,
with reasons.
you can't act like that. If I can pay to be the boss, I'm not going to sun you. But if you try me, I'm going to remind you, nigga. I'm sorry. Would you like me to turn shit off?
But that's what
you want a cell phone today.
So what do you think a man's gonna do?
Men ain't gonna do. Dudes aren't gonna do that.
Yeah,
dude, because because bitches don't provoke that. That's what I'm trying to say. Imagine
no. Bitches provoke. Okay, that's what bitches do. Is
so
provoke.
as I said, we're speaking as insecure people without the insecure parties, right? I can only speak on the insecure parties I've dated, like literally being in a car and nigga deciding, oh, he's gonna throw my shit in fucking park because he won't talk about. Nigga, do you pay a car note on this or any motherfucking thing?
I mean, that's different. That's control.
That's the same. That's my shit. Now, if this was your shit, fuck up the transmission. Do what you want. Okay.
That's
because it's your shit. It's no different. If I come in the house and I'm like, yo, you can cook dinner? Why the fuck I gotta cook dinner? Nigga, because you would have fucking won home. What the fuck you mean? What's the difference? If I'm the bitch at home and you come home, where's dinner? You need to have an answer or dinner, right?
I don't think niggas like you're okay. I get it. You're going off of experiences, right? Like, but those to me, those are outliers because I'm a reasonable person. You get what I'm saying? Like
that's what I'm saying. Them niggas is lame.
For you, those arguments wouldn't happen. So your woman comes home and you're not the bread, and she's like, "Yo, where's dinner?" Oh shit, babe, I was busy. It wouldn't even be where's dinner. It wouldn't even be a like. You guys do that though. Men do that.
I know men.
So I'm not whatever the tone. You get whatever she says it in the greatest way, but ultimately the question is, where the food at?
Nigga, I'm gonna get that shit. What you? That's what I'm saying.
And I'm saying if my man's the breadwinner, that's my answer. My shit, I got held up, but you know what? I had ordered something to come and track. He's down the road. My bad, because I know you kind of run this shit, and I can't do this without you.
But it doesn't matter to me if I didn't have the money, had the money, I'm still gonna go get it. I mean, that's what.
It's not about the money; it's about the attitude. That's what I'm trying to say. As men, you come in the house. A man can come in the house as the breadwinner. Bitch, where's my food?
No, that's wild, though. I'm telling you, that's wild.
Okay, sorry. Bitch, where's my food? But whatever way he says it, but the ultimate is where the food at. And a woman's supposed to not respond with attitude. So if a man is not the breadwinner and the breadwinning woman comes home, is like ultimately where the food at.
Yeah, no, it's a 50-50 thing,
but that's
right?
not what happens.
It's a 50-50 thing.
But
the thing is, right? It's a 50-50 thing, but here's where the double standard comes in, right? It's 50-50, right? But money and who makes the most money shouldn't take the man from being the leader of the family. At the end of the day, that's what I'm talking about.
I would love an example. Show me. Because the leader of the family to me is the one that
makes the most money,
makes the decisions for the family. And how could you be making the decisions for the family when you don't make any of the money for the family? You don't. So how you gonna tell me we move to another house when you?
These are like extreme.
Yeah.
So then that's why I'm asking you an example. Give me a because that's all I know.
But that's why I said. I mean, that's
because most relationships that the other person still makes either some money or somewhere.
Right. So you have some kind of a say, but you wouldn't be making the decision. It's a conversation, right?
It depends on personality.
When it comes to decisions, right? Yeah, that's also nuanced, right? Because most niggas in their right mind would just be like, oh, I want to move to a bigger house, right? And you're not making a lot of money. Like, that doesn't make sense, right? That's what I'm talking about. So those sort of examples are kind of like outlier to me. But when it comes to like
sensible niggas ain't doing that.
When it comes to certain
and
things,
sensible bitches aren't doing that.
Exactly.
But that's what I said from
But in our community where money is involved, you get what I'm saying? A lot of times if a girl makes more money, like I said, men don't care about the girl's money. It's men care about how the girl cares about her money. Is how you act
if you're making
more money. Because if you're not gonna let me do,
Which is how you act, period.
yeah, if you're not gonna let me do the natural thing
that a man is supposed
regardless,
to do. Yeah.
It's not gonna work.
I guess I just don't understand what the natural thing is.
So basically,
man, woman, child in that order. If you want to talk religious, the man is the closest. The man.
Great. But what is it? What are you doing? What are you doing?
Head of the house, like
what is the head of the household? Because the head of the household on taxes is the motherfucker with the most money.
Yeah,
so tell
but
me what the head of the household is in any other way.
What is
the man's definition of the household?
That's the government. Whatever.
Fuck it then. So tell me the black man's definition of being
the black
household.
That's what he was.
The black man. Okay, the black man's definition of being head of the household is the one you're providing for your family. You don't have to. No, listen. Just because you can't provide financially for your family doesn't mean you're not providing for your family.
I agree.
You're also protecting the family. Just because you're making the most money. Listen, just because you're making more money doesn't mean that when there's a boom at the door, I'm gonna send you out there with a gun.
Exactly.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Okay.
So now,
same
like,
page, same letter.
So
I want to see where we divert. Oh,
so now, providing and protecting, the guy is still. You don't go off and make decisions without consulting your wife, right? Like that. Like I don't think you should, unless your wife tells you, "Hey, you make this decision. You don't need my say on this. I trust your judgment," right? But if you're a man and it's every decision you try to make, every fork in the road, it gets question, and it's solely because you don't make as much money than me, then that's like wild as fuck.
I guess I would have to know what the situation is.
No, just because
if it's a money situation, absolutely. Because you ain't the one that's gonna be able to do that. If it's not a money situation, sure. If you're smarter,
even
what? That's
even with the money situation.
Again,
what about
if my nigga comes, I make 80,000, he makes fucking 20,000 a year, right? We're $100,000 couple, and he wants to go to Bora Bora. Well,
no, that's not. I'm not talking about. I'm not talking about that,
examples,
right?
No. Mine are extremes. Give me an example.
Like let's say it's an investment that the person who makes less relationship.
Thank you, Clark. Come on.
Actually, is like way more
versed in Bitcoin, like
whatever it is,
and he's like, baby, 2,000 needs to go into this shit.
Okay. I think that should at least be heard and not shut down.
Absolutely, because he has more knowledge on that subject than I do. Fuck the money, because the money doesn't make. I agree with that. Absolutely.
So that's what most men, if they know what that situation is, they present it.
But a lot of times, not let me get your tax money so I can flip it. Because that's but if he does that, right? Even that, if he does that and he's successful at doing that, it shouldn't be a problem, right?
I agree. If you're successful at doing it,
right?
That's the other caveat. It shouldn't be because you guys are successful. You were able to. If you said to a bitch, "Give me your tax money, I'm gonna flip it," you as individuals would be able to succeed. The outlier, or not even the outliers, the norms, because you're the outliers. Okay, so the norms are gonna take your fucking money and lose it. Can't flip it. Something fucked up. My cousin and the people that
you also gotta know who you're married to, whatever.
You also gotta,
but you also don't know people until you know people.
Okay, so how I feel about that is that you really do know. You just
nah, B.
I don't know because but you just put that shit to the side a lot. Because the flags are there, though.
Fuck that.
Darling. The flag's fucking there.
There are some narcissistic, manipulative sociopaths out in this world. Facts. Men and women.
Facts.
People turn to another fucking person and you didn't see that shit coming.
Facts.
I have homeboys that have some horror stories about some bitches. Like, sweet Cassie, she was lovely when I liked her. Y'all know I don't like nobody and I liked her. That bitch is crazy. All the tongues out of his sneakers.
Again.
Crazy.
Like
yeah, but niggas
outliers, dog. Like,
what part did he tell you?
Yeah, there's got to be parts.
See, and that's the thing. Yeah. Y'all know me in evidence. Y'all know me. If y'all don't know by now, I'm an evidence type of bitch. Give me the phone. Fuck what you're saying. Give me the phone. I'm running through the text messages. Show me your ring cam. I'm talking to Cassie. What did he do? What did he do that time? That one time at band camp. What did he do, girl? And some bitches are just crazy. Oh, yeah. The way some niggas are just fucking crazy.
Yeah. Not facts.
But all I'm saying is, as a breadwinning woman, it would be great to meet a guy who could hump whatever, be still the protector and provider and not be the breadwinner. Because I don't see why the fuck it's that hard. Because if I make whatever and you make whatever, we're still 6-figure niggas. That's the goal. And more so, granted. But but niggas don't think like that. Because at the end, I'm going to make these decisions. No, you're not.
So what if y'all make the same?
And then I would fucking love to end up with somebody that makes the same as me so we could just go literally 50-50 on everything. And I know bitches are going to kill me when they hear this, but I'd be fine with that because then there's no fucking confusion.
So you want to go 50-50 with somebody that'll make less than you?
No, because how you going to go 50-50? That doesn't make any sense.
What if they just made only a little bit less than you?
What's a little bit less?
Like what?
Like 5,000 less?
10,
20.
10, 20.
20, yeah, I'm going to have to make adjustments. That's a good amount of money. 20,000 spread over, that's a good amount of money. Yeah. 5, 10. I can maybe say that. Okay, fine.
If you make 100, he make 80. You make 80, he makes 60.
Either if he makes 100 and I make 80, yeah, that would need to be altered. Like I should not be paying what you're paying. If he makes 60 and I make 80, he should not be paying what I'm paying. We can't split the mortgage down the middle.
What if he's living frugal though? So
what do you
6 figures, but still like just living regular, not going crazy with it. So it
doesn't matter. It just matters what the bills are and what I can afford.
If the bills aren't crazy,
I'm still going to pay whatever mathematical portion would be my portion. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a math problem to me. That's the only way to make it fair. If I'm bringing in 30% of the income, I need to pay 30% of the bills. What?
No,
why is that
that makes sense.
I'm just saying.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Like,
what she's saying is, if y'all got $5,000 worth of bills, right, and you make significantly more money than her, right? You make significantly more money than her. One, it should. What she's saying is, like I said, you should probably be paying about $3,500 worth of the $5,000, and while she's paying $2,000,
right?
As opposed to y'all splitting 25.
That's craziness, and vice versa. If he's making less than me, there's no way we can go half. That's dumb. Like. That's not fair. What's fair is you paying the portion you can actually pay in that full amount, whatever that is. You feel me? Like if it got so bad that you couldn't contribute shit besides being at fucking home and making sure the house isn't falling apart, that's the contribution then. You know what I mean? You're fucking cutting people's grass or putting up shutter. I don't care. Do something. And just keep it in perspective. But I don't understand why that's a problem. Like, even when I say to other women, I would go 50-50 with a nigga. They're like, girl, you crazy. And nigga supposed to be standing his back. Bitch, are you? Nah. What the fuck?
That's
what
why,
is he supposed to do?
That's why we're in the situation that
we're in.
What is he
supposed to do? Like,
that's why we're in the situation that we're in as a people. You get what I'm saying? That's why we're in the position that we're in as a people. Like
that makes no sense.
It's getting to the point. It's getting to the point, especially for these younger people. It's getting to the point where everything is transactional now. It's not even like I said. It's not even a question on whether like they don't care. Like it's not a love thing, and niggas have. The thing is that. The reason why it's gotten so bad is that niggas are it's like, you know, in every sci-fi movie when the computer becomes self-aware, that's when shit goes left because then they realize that humans are the problem, right? Mm-hmm. Niggas have become self-aware. It's just like, oh,
it's ridiculous.
It's
the call
money
is coming from inside the house. People. Yeah. Like. It's so sad, but like I just had this conversation with some of my girls. That's why I'm very like on it tonight. Sorry, but like they're like 50-50. That means he's not a man. I'm like, bitch, do you know how hard it is out here? I'm looking at mortgages that are gonna be fucking 2,500 on my back by my goddamn self.
Yo,
sir, what you got on
bro,
it?
it's listen.
Yeah.
The government got listen.
25.
Listen, they got it. They got people so fucked up right now that they have their Zillow commercials where it's like, yo, if you can't afford a house,
Live with other people.
Buy a house with other people.
It's literally the commercial starts off like the commercial starts
you're a roommate in the fucking house.
Yeah. It's like I dated Bobby for 5 years and I was ready to buy a house, but Bobby wasn't. And this guy walks in. Here's the coffee, babe. But Jake was ready. Jake's my neighbor. Like, bitch. You are fucking Jake.
From State Farm.
And then
there's a girl
with
one.
A black one, yeah, with black and like 2 white girls. It's like she could only afford 100-something thousand. The next bitch can afford 100-something thousand. Another bitch can afford almost 2, and they all got a house together because the average cost of a house now is like $400K.
Yeah. And I'm trying to do that shit by myself. So if a nigga wants to come with $1,000 on that 2,500, we gonna take it. We gonna take it.
That ain't bad.
But look,
but don't ask me what the fuck dinner's at.
That chick Ebony K. Williams, right? She's on it to the point where she went and got artificially inseminated and had a kid.
No.
Right? Because she couldn't find somebody that was on her quote unquote level. And she said that no, she wouldn't, if a bus driver loved her, she wouldn't care. She wouldn't be with a bus driver.
Narcissism and fuckery, because you can think you're as dope as you want. There's no reason to create another life in this world when there's orphans and all this other shit. Like you didn't need to do that. That's ridiculous. I think that's the step too far. Like, but just because you're okay being a single woman doesn't mean you think men should be like erased from the equation. Like, no, there's still a good one. We're here.
All of the women
were fuck niggas, please.
All of the women were applauding her. And it's like, that's the shit that I'm gonna be real. That's the shit that hurts.
I would never want to be pregnant and have a baby by myself.
Like, as a guy, I'm not saying like, oh, I'm sad, but that shit like hurts men. You get what I'm saying? Like, damn, you'd rather. Like, that's how much you think niggas is trash because we don't make a certain amount of money.
Fuck that.
You'd rather just have a kid from a nigga that's nothing.
So you're telling me you don't even have a homeboy that you rate? Like, I don't know if boys made these. Like, I had this agreement that if me and a certain person hit 35 and nothing ain't rocked yet, we gonna go ahead and try to make a baby. Like, worst case, because at least he can be a father, right? Because he's a good person. That I can just about deal with because you're want to have your own natural kid, whatever, but at least there's a father figure. You are literally taking a specimen from a donor that wants nothing to do with that. You're selfish. And that's why there should be a fucking test before people can fucking take the baby home.
Bro, I told you my theory is what people should do is that you should sign a contract, right? Like, if you want to have a kid, you and the other party should be able to sit down and sign a contract to where it's like, if you're married, it should be already baked in. Like, if you have kids, you have to take care of the kid if you break up, right? If you're not married and you have a kid with this bitch, you should be able to sign a contract and be like, yes, I plan to take care of this kid, or no, I want this kid.
I'm going ghost, and I'm not going to try to come back later.
Yeah, I right? And if
it's the no, I can't slap you for the child support. And if it's the yes, I can come after you. I agree with that shit. Bitches should not just be able to fucking pin a fucking baby on a nigga when he said from Jump Street, I don't want that.
And I think that would make it fair on both parties.
Big facts though.
That's how I feel.
I feel like they should force DNA tests when children are born, regardless of like the mom being married
that should be the number one thing.
That should definitely be a thing. Like,
who's the father?
Like, let's just go ahead and get it out there. Like, oh, like even with me, like I look just like my dad. The fuck still. Bitch, run the test. You ain't got nothing to worry about then.
In case.
Like, just run the fucking test.
When you see Frank in the hospital room, you know what's up.
You just gotta.
No, we don't need no test. Run that.
Like even when I watch or hear about my homeboys that like the baby mama didn't want to take the test, I'm like, cause she knows she was tricking. Ain't no way.
That happened to somebody
I'm gonna pass this test.
Somebody trying to pin a bit. It happened on 2 people. I know, trying to pin a baby on somebody. One time it happened. Somebody called and was like, "Yo, man, you need to go."
I know. Yes, I found that out. I found that out a few years ago about a friend of mine. She tried to pin a baby on somebody.
Yeah, that shit happened to my fucking brother, and it was just like, nigga, we don't make kids like that. That's not one of ours.
Yes,
like
that's.
And
right
then
there.
when he had my real niece, like I was like, see, you know that's you. See, she looked just like me. Ain't no way.
That's nasty work, though. That is nasty work.
That baby,
nasty work, though.
That child didn't look like him or the baby moms. Nah, that's not legit. That's a jacket. That's not your youth. I don't give a fuck what she said. And she didn't want to take the test either. Okay, man, that doesn't make any sense. It's like if you were in school and the teacher accused you of cheating because you got 100%, run that fucker again.
Yeah,
no problem. Like unless I was cheating, I'm gonna be fucking shook.
Nah, shit. If I was cheating, I remember them motherfucking answers. Fuck that.
Like that's the only. I'd be looking at bitches like, take the test. What you got, bitch?
You gotta remember the answers.
Like nigga, want a paternity test? Can we do that right
Mhm.
now? Since everybody's already
If
hooked
you're
up
gonna
to
do
shit.
that.
Do you already have enough blood?
But not facts though. DNA
Simple
test
shit.
for sure.
DNA test should be
Right off the rip. I think that solves a lot.
immediately.
That solves a lot of issues, anyways. Like
You know,
it was meant for the government to keep track of who the hell the kids are from the beginning, church and state, all that shit. The history of it, anyway. So
but
you know, the marriages and all that have the last name of the father. And just
see there. That's where I always get the like.
no, but that was just to
Like
keep.
my last name is very cool. What if I end up with like a nigga with a last name like Smith? Like, God,
Marriott Smith.
I'm a double barrel that fucker. Like nobody's business.
Man. But what's been good, yo?
What's been good? Evidently, Kendrick.
Yeah.
I went from never hearing it to hearing it in the clubs or wherever I went out, and now it's worked its way through my Spotify, Pandora, like.
Yeah, it's all, I went to the club. It played in pretty much every spot yesterday at Wynwood.
Yeah.
Like I didn't go to the club just to go to the club. I was like waiting for like a client. So I was like, oh, okay, let me stop here. Walk real quick. See, when I was walking back to the car, these 2 girls drinking on some Hennessy outside the car. Dancing to the show. I'm like, okay. Hey,
you're just hearing that shit in surround sound. Cars are driving by. It's in the club.
It's here. It's
like,
on this coast.
It crept across like a plague, like an illness.
It did.
I think
I
said,
you had to get on the plane, and you know.
I think it's because of that concert. I think that concert was
ridiculous.
Yeah, because all the people there, and then
Kendrick did exactly what Drake did to Meek.
But I don't think it still ends Drake though.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's like one of those things that doesn't actually end him.
I don't like this summer. We'll find out this summer.
Well,
that's the way I
he was supposed to take a break. He shouldn't take it because it will look like Kendrick took him out for sure. That way, he said he was going to take a break this year. I wouldn't now. Like strategically, not.
I mean, he took a long enough break though.
Yeah, but now I would probably get my best songs that's just kind of sitting there, put out one of those dark demos or something, and and just throw that out there. Just a couple little hits here and there.
You got to. A nigga said back in the 70s or like early 80s, some guys put out a Disco is Dead concert, right? And pretty much right after the concert, killed disco. The Bee Gees were the #1 act, killed the Bee Gees. The Bee Gees weren't #1 no more, or whatever the case may be. He's saying like, yo, Kendrick, I think Kendrick did that to Drake. Y'all think Drake's dead?
No.
I just he has to come out with some hits. Like
even if
and they have to resonate. It has to be a
So
guy.
you think there's a possibility that Drake is even gonna he
has the guys playing this next one.
You think there's a possibility? So you think like Drake?
It's been too long.
It might be over for you. So you think it might be over for Drake if Drake doesn't come out with something hard?
It doesn't have to be a hard ass song. He just has to come out with like guys playing something that just, you know what I mean?
I think it's been too long.
Like it doesn't have to be like a street record.
How long has it been since that shit dropped?
I don't think he's gonna be going back and forth. I would just stop the back and forth and just stick to the hits.
All right,
I'm gonna need him to go back and forth.
This is my thing. Yeah, this is my thing with Drake, and I hate this. Is what I hate about him.
I think
he does this all the time. He go back. He'll go song go to and then he'll stop. Right. Wait a couple months. Right, and then go back and say and go back and make a whole diss track about this nigga. That's the only thing I hate about this nigga. He don't do it like song. He don't do that. You know what I mean? But
I still maintain that Drake won bar wise, but Kendrick definitely won in the public opinion. Like
it's received.
Kendrick definitely.
I'm telling you, it's only because this man hasn't been on in a while, dog. So everybody's like the savior is back. The great one is back. It's like dog, shit is
he did the same. No, but he literally did the same thing that Drake did because Drake put the same thing after back to back. He did the OVO Fest.
Yeah, and that's like,
and he did exactly the same. Where at the end he ended it by doing back to back like 4 times.
And now they're trying to do like people are talking about Kendrick doing a festival on Juneteenth every time now. Like it's either him or he'll throw it. He doesn't necessarily even have to perform, but just all those artists that came on the platform and people were like even talking about the people that are missing. That became a big thing. That wasn't there. That became a big thing everywhere too. So like, yeah, Westbrook, you had LeBron there, you had Rosen.
Yeah, a lot of these niggas that were supposedly Drake's friends. So
I mean,
it's whole shit. That was
it really is kind of.
I'll say this.
It's completely whole shit. That's complete Mean Girls. Like I'm gonna show you he's your friend, and I have all your friends.
That's the reason why I never realized LeBron be doing that shit. He be
LeBron. That's the crazy part. LeBron. There's a video where he was saying where they were like, "What does OVO mean?" And he was like, "Other vaginal option" or some shit like that.
For real?
Yeah, like. There's like some video or something like that. Dog, it's wild, bro. Like, just
I wonder why.
Because people want to be a part of the moment so much, dog. Like,
this nigga crazy.
He was on stage up there.
Soundtrack for you.
No, that could be something due to something else. Who knows? Like that. There's always like inner stories within inner stories. Drake has been top.
Other vaginal option?
No, I'm not talking about like that directly. I'm talking about more like Drake could have probably rubbed LeBron the wrong way or one of the people.
Pause.
Yeah, for sure. So something could have happened the wrong way, you know. Sometimes.
Heard that one.
Wrap that shit up. All right, but nah, there could have been some like inner beefs between them and stuff like that. Honestly,
they're boys. Fight.
Nah, I'm saying like, who knows? It could have been Chubb versus somebody who knows.
There's a lot of whole shit going on.
Nah,
you're like
there's a lot of
crowd.
I don't want to. I ain't
gonna lie to you.
Hey, listen, there's a lot of things that we don't hear.
The Weeknd was out there.
It was.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things that we've heard about Drake. There's a lot more things we probably haven't heard about Drake. You know what I'm saying? That probably made some of these people. Obviously, people are hopping on the moment, but there's certain people
that's what I'm saying. Like
no, but there's
so certain. LeBron. Okay, right. So from what we know, like there's no issues with them. Right, from what we know, know,
yeah.
So for that to just want to be, he wanted to hop on stage, bro. They wouldn't let him hop on stage because he's not from LA, right?
Yeah, it was only LA artists on,
right,
from LA,
and
those welcome guests there.
So if he supposedly, like I put the video in the chat, supposedly when niggas That's why, like, it sold out, and then there were tickets that got more tickets were released, and then it got sold out, and the more tickets got released. So supposedly, the reason why that happened is because every time that there was a bunch of people that weren't in LA buying tickets, they refunded those people's money, and then they re-released those tickets. So only people. So supposedly, I don't know how true it is, but supposedly it's literally LA. That's all it was LA. So it's crazy that niggas, like a nigga like LeBron, it just seems like he was there hop on the moment.
No, he too grown for that shit.
And he's like 40.
He too grown for that shit.
LeBron is not like 40.
Yeah,
he is.
No,
He's 40 this year.
He's 38. Just 40.
No, he's 38. Not 38, nigga. He was 39 last
season. I am involved now. Y'all know what happens. Y'all do this.
You just Google it. Google. Hey Google. Hey Google. How old is LeBron?
39.
Yeah.
LeBron James is currently 39 years old.
Yeah, he's 39
years old, love. That's what I'm telling you. He too old to be doing that.
He's 1984, bro.
I mean, this looks. You got to think though. LeBron's stress is probably definitely crazy, but with LeBron being there, I'll say maybe something happened with somebody in OVO and that.
LeBron is a fucking. He's a fucking
no, because the reason why
he wants the limelight. Yeah, dog, the man loves the limelight. Dog. That's
the reason why I'm saying this is because Drake was on his like soundtrack for his movie.
Yeah,
so that's why I'm like more confused about it. That's why I'm like maybe something happened behind the scenes.
And even if something happened behind the scenes, though, he understands he's a public figure or whatever. Mm-hmm. So he has to understand jumping on that stage.
He wanted to be jumping on stage with a bunch of gang members. Think about it. That's how much he wanted to be on stage. To be jumping around and dancing around with a bunch of gang members from LA.
At this point, like, I don't even think gang members are looked down upon that crazy.
No, it's not.
It's not that. But
you would
think about it, dog. You're LeBron James, right?
You're a fucking all-star.
You're an all-star NBA player with a family, right? A grown fucking man.
And you want to
be with the Crips, though.
Yeah, but that's Mike.
Yeah,
but that's Mike.
Yeah, he's a singer.
Mike was the most known
he's an entertainer, dog.
He's allowed to do that shit, dog. Like he's allowed to come in movies and
he shouldn't have been there.
Come on, bro.
It wasn't.
What the fuck are you saying to these kids? Or they want to be like, it's okay that to go fucking gangbang and they play basketball? Like, come on, bro. You got to send a message, dog. So what message are you sending? Right? I understand Russell Westbrook. He's still young. Whatever the case may be.
People were not involved.
He's from LA too, so like he's definitely.
That's what I think.
But they said he looked like
that was a personal call.
They looked like he was holding back from throwing up the set and really.
Yeah, him and Nipsey are cool. Like
he was like holding back, like
but he's
James Harden was there, like.
Yeah, like there was a lot of people that was.
Yeah, but
everybody from LA. DeMar DeRozan, he was there. He was on stage.
Don't say everybody from LA.
What I'm saying is.
The game wasn't there.
The game wasn't there.
The game wasn't there.
They let the game in.
They didn't.
He had a.
Y'all gotta stop doing JCI.
No, apparently he just had a kid.
That's that Drake homeboy. He ain't going to that shit.
Nah, he fucks with Kendrick too. So like that's not even a thing. Like he had a kid. He just had a newborn.
Really?
Yeah.
JC on.
So like I'm gonna put on his name.
Ex-stripper.
But
you're so
just from my time in like the industry and let's say even the Hollywood time or whatever, right? I would say there's a lot more beefs that we don't hear about. You know what I'm saying? They talk about amongst each other, but like you don't hear about it. You know what I'm saying? They just keep it within and just keep it off camera.
This West Coast nigga keeps staying on. You see how this West Coast nigga keeps sticking up for the West Coast niggas.
No, I'm not thinking up. I'm just telling you.
Pyro all day, though.
I'm telling you, like, literally just my experience just from I'm like, I didn't know y'all didn't fuck with each other.
That's First Blast over there.
Okay.
No, I'm just talking about like just in general, like I'm like, oh damn, I didn't know y'all had beef.
He gotta go back to
you'll just hear a story. So like that's what I'm saying.
Where he going back to?
You know what?
You gotta be
But
accepted.
yeah, let me finish real quick. That's you end up hearing like beefs, like real talk. You'll end up hearing a lot of different beefs. So that's why I'm saying some probably happened. I'm just going off of my experience of just damn, I didn't know you like from different groups of people just having beefs and you wouldn't think they have beef at all. You know what I'm saying? Or there's an issue at all. So that's why maybe something happened. I'm not quite sure. I don't know.
Something definitely happened to make any of these beefs happen, right?
Yeah,
and him and Kendrick, something fucking happened. We technically don't know what the fuck happened, but something fucking happened.
Yeah, something happened.
Yeah, that's the part that I don't understand. Like, you can't be over Pac's ring like
no,
that.
they're talking about the control thing, but I just like
about the control. But what about control?
Like, remember Kendrick just like basically
he said a lot of people's names. He just said, I'm trying to bury you guys. He didn't really diss nobody, but it came across like it was a big diss, right?
Yeah.
But what about it?
Now, apparently, as soon as that happened, Drake wasn't fucking with Kendrick immediately. Like, he just like, all right, fuck that nigga.
Okay.
Yeah. So I guess from there, I'm not sure if that fucked up anything for Kendrick. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm just making like assumptions based off of what happened. But either way,
so
that's when
if that even is the case, like so Kendrick made a diss track that technically Kendrick would say it wasn't about Drake anyway. Drake got mad, and then Kendrick got mad at Drake.
It was just anybody that was in his like peer range, like
right. But so
that's all that was. Like,
so
nigga, I'm out, you
mad.
out. Hey, Richie, Mark, y'all could get it too, nigga. Like, that's all. That's all that was, and it was just.
I mean,
so
right,
Drake got
Drake
mad. What she's saying is,
Drake
and
got
he's mad that Drake got
Kendrick's mad at Drake.
Nobody
mad
else got mad, you like at all.
I mean,
that's
y'all,
what.
that sounds like a relationship, no?
Yeah, it always came across as some bitch shit.
Like not even bitch shit. Like that's like female male. Like no one has ever been in that relationship.
Nah,
like that you're mad about something and you approach the person and they now turn it into a way to be mad about it. Like how? Like bitch, I was mad first. How you mad?
No, but I think also like just with that happening, they wouldn't like it. Probably just is probably annoying even from a booking standpoint. After that, just is like, all right, if OVO is getting booked here, TDE can't get booked here, even though those artists may sound close if it's like one artist, not necessarily Drake and Kendrick. I'm talking about the people that's on there. So that might have started getting annoying behind the scenes. So who knows? I'm just making assumptions of over the years, like maybe why it happened. I don't know. Maybe,
I think if that's any of it, those are wild ass things to like cause.
Yeah,
people,
I mean,
someone a
SZA
pedophile
worked
and,
with
like, talk about people's children's. Like,
SZA worked with Drake and what's the name? Sexy Red on that song. So like I thought that was like, okay, maybe that's a sign that shit's like dying down or dead, and this happened. So who knows? You know what I'm saying?
I mean, and then think about it, dog. Kendrick ain't want to be on a song, you know what I'm saying? As a 3-point person shooter, I mean, he the number one, he feel like he the number one shooter. So I guess, you know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. Like, you want to be number one at all times.
But he's not.
I mean,
like that's the thing. Like
you can want to be.
He can want to be a lot, but like he doesn't beat Drake in anything.
But the world don't see it. I mean, the Drake fan, the Kendrick stands don't see it like that, though.
Everybody, whoever a fan is or whatever, they're always gonna fan out. Just no matter.
I just like no. I'm being serious. Like, listen to me, man. I used to listen to Kendrick. I'm telling you, dog. The man, he does this thing, though. Like, it's cool. Like, I get it, right? You could switch your voice. It's cool to be different things on a record, right?
Like a bull Eminem kind of.
Nigga, my nigga, it gets redundant after a while. Like, bro, how many times you gonna listen to Eminem? Right? You listen to Eminem for so much, and you not listen to Eminem because he does the same thing on every fucking song. He gonna rap fast. You don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
He gonna say some wild shit.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's like after a while, you know what I'm saying? So it's like,
not even gonna lie. I used to listen to Eminem like
a
crazy.
lot, right?
And just the other day, a song played. I think it was Brain Damage, and I was like, "Yo, I used to just listen to this just at 1 o'clock in the day."
There's a whole cancel Eminem. There's a whole cancel Eminem thing going on because they some kids listen to his first album
and they had that a lot.
About when he killed his baby mom.
Yeah,
one of the
Kim and all those songs. Yeah,
but his daughter's alive, and then she's like,
Kim's alive.
Yeah, everybody's alive.
Yeah,
so
like,
let's cancel Eminem.
Shut the fuck up. Like, if we didn't cancel him then, when you were at high risk of that shit happening,
8 Mile came out.
You can't cancel sober M. Like, he has brown hair.
Once Eminem came out.
Yeah,
I pack with this bag is exact, and this bag is weed.
It gives me the shit that I need.
This is me on this earth. This is earth. I've been cursed with this curse. This curse.
I'm telling you though, Eminem. That's what I'm saying. Eminem was spit up, but when they start, it's like, come on, nigga, I don't want to hear it. It's like Busta Rhymes.
No, I mean he's
everybody won't listen to Busta Rhymes, but every time the nigga
Eminem. Look, Eminem, you can't.
Every time I gotta go, got you all in check.
I think Eminem probably can't listen to in a long form and setting. You know what I'm saying? Not in today's setting.
Yeah, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Like
as a
time.
kid,
Yeah, that time I run through that CD on fucking.
No, they can't listen to a song longer than 2 minutes. Bro.
Yo, it's a thing. Like a TikTok, I thought it was just like maybe those two kids. Like it's a thing with this new generation of them listen, and they're horrified.
They change.
They are horrified.
You can't a 3-minute song. What?
Like and it's like one girl like started crying and like it was just like because I went went down the rabbit hole.
That's also
listen. I seen a girl. Oh God, watching people cry on camera is nuts to me.
Yeah,
filming yourself cry and then watching it back and be like, yeah, this is good. I'm gonna post this.
I got one.
Is wild.
I'm gonna get the views.
I will
with this.
never fucking understand it. Like. I would have so much more respect to see the edits every time, like to see like you start a video and your voice cracks and it's cut and come back and like you looked like you were crying, but at least you stopped the video. You know what I mean?
If watching yourself cry on TV on camera as well, can you imagine as a woman getting fucked on camera and then sitting back and watching it? That should be crazy.
Why is it as a woman? You are you excited to see yourself fuck on camera?
It was different from It's always different.
I think it's the same for probably both.
I feel like I don't think any of you would be too happy to see your last session up on the big screen. Just saying.
If there's no other attendees but me and that person.
Yeah, but I mean, like right now, that should just.
Popped up. Oh, like just breaking news, and I fucked up. Breaking news.
Like how the fuck they got this shit?
Hey man, tapes leak out every day, man. Tapes leak out every day.
How the fuck the tape leaked in? Where the fuck was the video camera? I have so many questions. I took the phone. I put it in the black box. I don't know.
And you signed the NDA.
Listen, and I swiped the room. I don't know what else. How'd you get it?
NDAs for a nigga don't ask.
I love it. NDA and a prenup.
What's on the list? Anything on the list?
The list.
I think we've hit some of it.
We probably have.
No, it's just
that nigga.
Yeah, Kendrick.
Foolio. I mean, that rapper that.
Foolio. Oh man.
I mean,
yeah, from
on his birthday is wild.
A Holiday Inn is even wilder.
In a car, it's nuts.
So they shot this guy like it was nothing, nigga.
So what you doing?
They shot that shit twice just to make sure he was dead. But I mean, that's what you get though. The nigga was he was taunting the ops at the graveyard.
A couple songs.
Yeah. He did that shit. No, he did that. He was wild. He was wild.
And he would taunt other rappers. Like eventually try to like time, like Kodak, like I'm not gonna beef with a person that everybody keeps getting touched in your family. Like your mama gets shot at, your sister gets shot at, you get shot at. I'm cool on you, man. And that's Kodak.
Drawing the line.
Yeah, it's just drawing the line.
Don't get me involved in this shit.
And that's like, I know voodoo when I see it, bitch.
Yeah, like
I'm good.
so. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, but you can't have no party on Holiday Inn. That's crazy. You're doing it.
You alive?
No,
He made a whole.
He was also on live.
He made a whole
though.
song about it.
He was on live and like giving out his basically giving his location. Like, yeah, I got a few girls here. Da, da, da. I don't even drink. He says it on camera. Like, I don't even drink at all. Da, 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 da. So you know, like
you don't drink, but you couldn't see when you couldn't read the area, nigga. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
It's wilding, dog.
That's not a secure area.
Yeah.
Like if you would have got like some exclusive B&B where you gotta go through, like,
how about just your shit? How about
and then you can't be talking about this, especially when you
if you did a penthouse,
that shit crazy.
If you did like a penthouse or something with like security in the front, like it's a little bit different than the Holiday Inn where that's pretty much no security. You got to get valet parking only. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that makes it a little bit safer.
Parking only. Needs to set up something in the fucking
wilding,
area.
You got shot in the parking lot.
In a car.
In a car. So if you got valet only, you only leave the area. You're only getting in your car to leave the area.
That's crazy.
And you can set it up to where, hey, got my car ready, and then come out there.
But I mean,
and you in a scat pack, so they would have had to chase you though. Like you would have, you know what I mean? Probably did 200.
You read what you saw, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, he was wild out here.
I didn't know about all of that stuff.
Yeah.
He was wild. He was a wild kid.
I definitely
watched a few interviews on him. Like,
there's some shit on YouTube, and I'm just like, him and that other one that was like technically a serial killer or whatever.
Young and Ace or whatever. He made the song.
No. He looks like a demon, and he's dead now.
Damn.
Oh, that was the other nigga before.
What was his name?
I forgot his name. What's his homeboy?
They made a whole documentary. Like literally, it's like if my YouTube is gonna work with me, but it's like literally whatever his name is, the serial killer, like the rapper serial killer.
Jesus
like he's like
Christ.
he's like the first.
Oh, you talking about Kevon?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, love a nigga that can just got there.
King Von,
if we ever play any kind of like charades or any kind of shit.
King Von.
Well, first my
King Von was he was a menace.
But then you.
He was a fucking menace.
Niggas was talking. There's a video I think I put in the chat about how niggas was like, "Yo, how do you feel about King Von's passing?" He's like, "Man, I feel really good for the community."
It was all in like a 3-hour documentary of all that shit, like looped, and it's like everyone's so happy, like, yeah, that man's a serial killer. He was fucking crazy. That man's a demon.
Trapper Ross is the guy that did the documentary.
Yeah,
he's like, he gave me a lot of passes. He could have killed me a few times.
Like, damn.
It's like, a nigga in the comments was like,
a few times. Yo, that's wild.
A nigga in the comments was like, yo, yeah, his music was fire though. And I was like, man, I responded to that. I was like, dog, that's the problem right there, bro. He was like, what you mean? I'm like, dog, how you put the qualifier in? This nigga was a murderous sociopath. That's what I said. This nigga was a murderous sociopath, bro. And you put the qualifier, but his music was fire though.
The nigga music was nothing but killing.
I was just about to say, like, was it fire? Was the music fire? Or was the story just like real? Like, you know what I mean? Like, he technically just gave you a good news report to a beat.
Allegedly he set up the FBG duck killing, right?
Yeah.
Alleged.
He killed the girl too. That was the hitman.
Oh yeah,
the gay girl.
Alleged.
Yeah. That's what that's what came out after he died. Like they tied that to him.
Alleged.
That lesbian chick was murked her.
He did.
Nigga been murking nigga since he was like 12.
Listen.
Oh, the man was
me.
It's just like
the mother of a killer.
It's just like that nigga that's 600 years in Atlanta. What's that nigga name? Something Menace. Nigga something Menace in Atlanta. He got like something 100 years or something like that.
Oh,
bro, I would collapse if a judge Said just be like 100 years. Like, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah, that young kid.
Young
Like,
nigga,
bitch,
Yeah, that nigga that be yelling. Yeah, there's this nigga in Atlanta that just looks like he a murderer, bro.
Something menace.
I feel so bad
Compton.
for their mom. Like, I want to
No,
talk to
not
their
Compton
mom.
Menace.
Nah, like anti-menace or something like that, dog. But that nigga got like 600 years or some shit like that.
Yeah, he got like retarded
years. Yeah.
Why?
These
Like,
niggas,
why? Like,
these niggas be
why?
12
As a judge, though, like, why am I gonna do that? Just it's life. You don't live 600 years. I don't care how cool it sounds.
They don't have the death penalty, maybe.
But it's so then life. 600 years? Like, who are you fucking talking to? What are you doing? Are we gonna keep them alive?
Like, no, there's like depending on what
That's great.
depending on depending on what chart, I don't know how it works, but like life doesn't necessarily mean life. Life means like 30 years.
I don't care what you were. Life without the possibility of parole.
The number was like 99999 if you have to do life, depending on like if it's without the possibility of parole.
Yeah, if it's without the possibility of parole, you're stuck, you're fucked here. You don't need to give someone 600 years. Life is enough.
Yeah, but
that's madness.
He got the man charged. The man rap sheet is fucking long.
I don't. It doesn't change anything though. He's still gonna be in there for his life.
But I think
600 years.
Well, like it goes by each charge. Each
charge
comes.
Each
charge comes at a certain
time. He cannot live that long. Why do you need to write it down? Like, what is writing down 600 years gonna do for you? Because one day humans are gonna live that long. We need to put it on the books that if someone does all these crimes again and we find a way to live till 600, so he does fucking 600 years. But like, what the fuck?
They're gonna freeze his body.
Like,
wake him back up.
Yeah, like what is the point? Like, I hate when I hear those kind of 127 years. Bitch, life. We heard you. Stop. Like, what the fuck? Death or life, bitch? Needle or stay in here until I dead? Cancer, you say? Heard.
No, you imagine getting fucking electrocuted to death? That shit was fucking crazy.
Nah, did you? Well, there was some fucking inmate or whatever that got the injection and it didn't work.
For real?
Yeah.
Yo.
I mean, if you get shot 3 times on the electric chair and you live, you get
for real?
Yeah, you get to leave.
That's between you and God. That's what they said.
I think you get to leave.
That ever happened before?
I don't know if it's ever happened before, but
I think it's shorted out. I think you have
Google
to
it? Ask Google.
Oh God. Old Sparky. No, for real, that was the name of the electric chair up at Florida State Prison. Yeah.
Old Sparky.
Old Sparky.
No, that's crazy.
Need old Sparky.
Yeah, you going up on Old Sparky? You gonna ride the lightning?
The electric chair, do you get to leave?
I feel like you should. If you give me any kind of like death sentence and I survived it, you technically.
Surviving the electric chair is extremely unlikely. Legally, there's no chance of leaving death row after a failed execution attempt. There have been very few documented cases of people surviving the electric chair due to malfunction or improper procedure. However, the U.S. Supreme Court has ruled that a failed execution attempt does not constitute double jeopardy, meaning the execution can be retried. The death penalty is a very serious issue, and there are many ethical and legal arguments surrounding it. If you are interested,
that's crazy.
I definitely feel like that's wrong because isn't literally double jeopardy is literally
we gonna do this again in a week.
You cannot
that's crazy.
Fucking you cannot be
What's
prosecuted.
your final meal again?
For a crime that you already did.
Can you imagine Green Mile twice?
I'm gonna be livid. Fuck this last meal.
What if you're immortal? Just say
Wolverine in that hoe.
Like what happens?
Just like every time, like this is, guys. Jake, please stop.
Hey, I'm on death row. Just get the best deals out here.
Yeah, like
lobster.
I need that. Great poupon. Bring me that.
50 pounds of lobster.
I need some caviar.
Eggs from Turkey.
Okay, exactly. Give me that good shit, bitch.
Dead Sea salt.
Wagyu steak every day. Come on. Try again.
The best truffles in the world.
I need truffle scrape in my cereal.
That's fucked up though. If you really do live, I'm not saying like let me out. Because like, what if you're like the worst, you know? But like, don't do it again. Like, just fucking commute it to life. Like, fuck. Like, do better preventative maintenance so your shit works.
You'll be back here in a week.
We gotta
get.
I feel like that's cruel and unusual punishment. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mean, probably after like a certain amount of attempts, they would have to like.
I the first attempt, you have to.
If it's like a third attempt or some crazy shit like that, and it don't work, you gotta do something.
I feel like one and done. If that didn't do it, like I don't think you get another try.
Fire squad and live.
Like I feel like you're gonna have to talk to God about that. Like
they'll just take you in for testing by then and just say you're dead. Like, all right.
But that, like psychologically, could you imagine? Like, I don't want to say psyching yourself out, but like whatever it takes for you to like take that walk, right? And you going back to the fucking cell, and they're talking about, all right, Bubba, next Thursday.
Next Thursday.
You might as well hang yourself.
Old sparking gun blew a fuse. You just got to get that tightened up. We got you, big man.
Hurricane Wilma came through. You know,
you see, Mary Monson try to take out somebody.
Listen, it's been a lot of arrests. Allegedly, there's no one's convicted. Jesus, I want to play with y'all. Don't. His mama is Remy, and
it's for a kingpin.
Allegedly,
kingpin. Her mama.
That's supposedly related to Nikki.
Oh, damn! Did it for
related to Nikki's husband or something like that?
It's like a husband's cousin.
I mean, we're island people. That don't mean nothing.
Husband cousin.
That means nothing. You know how many cousins I fucking have? Like, please, I don't know how.
But they don't like each other.
It is what it is.
He did it for the fam.
I just allegedly.
Pat Pussy, wait on, man.
Boy,
I'm gonna show you how it's done. You know what I mean?
I'm not fucking. I have nothing to say. Remy Ma is a hard woman, and I'ma just mind my business because you know there's just some bitches in life like I would never see on a head up, and she's definitely on that list. Yeah, you got it. Like if she ever came out swinging, like let's talk about it.
Yo, you know who else a crazy chick? What? Matthew Stafford's wife.
Oh yeah, for sleeping with his best friend.
Yo, and
not his best friend, but his backup quarterback that he didn't like. If she slept with him, that's wild, right?
Why would you talk about that?
Yeah, bro. Like
it's either you say it the first fucking day or you take it to the fucking grave. There's nothing else. There's no in between. That's not something you blurt out 10 years in or in an argument.
You don't get on the podcast.
I mean, maybe she knows she that well endowed the money that
I don't give a bitch. Ain't nobody that ain't Elon Musk money.
I mean,
Elon Musk's wife can say whatever the fuck she wants. Okay,
he's still pretty paid though.
No, he's paid, and he's a Super Bowl winning quarterback. On top of that,
he's gonna be a Hall of Famer.
Wasn't necessary.
It wasn't that like you didn't need to say that.
And I hate the whole concept that this woman has that it like almost like that makes him look bad. No, whore, it makes you look bad. You're the only like sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I get told that word's really harsh, but that's what it is. Whore.
You sound like Black Youngster.
Whore.
Hey horse.
Hey whore.
Whore.
Fucking whoring gal. Fuck, like no, like he doesn't look like a pussy or a punk or anything. You just look like a fucking cum bucket.
Yeah, that's why.
You look like a pass around donkey.
And that happened. Apparently, it happened in college. So it's like, yeah, you really didn't need to bring that up. It's not like it happened like
last year. Like I fucked him, or I've been fucking him since college.
Like, okay, this happened last year. You know, blah 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 blah. You know,
says she did it to make him jealous, and it worked. That's how she got him. Because he was a Southern gentleman.
That your husband's a cuckold. I want everyone to mull that over.
Yeah, that's the wild shit. That's the wild shit. That's the part I don't know.
Like when I saw it, I immediately got confused because I'm like, oh, like they're breaking up. They're broken up. They're getting a divorce. Google. Not getting a divorce. Not getting a divorce. Just out here talking about your whole active husband.
You know what else is nasty work? That nigga Bendo man,
Bandman Kevo.
Yeah,
okay,
getting the BBL.
He already had the BBL surgery.
Yeah, that's old.
Oh,
he got height surgery too.
Okay. Oh, did he? That's for real. That's a real thing.
Yeah,
I thought they were just trolling.
Does it work in reverse? Can I be shorter?
Yeah, they could make you shorter.
They could probably make you shorter.
They would have to like take out some bones and shit take out like cut some bones and.
But it wouldn't be proportional. Like if you take off my legs, my arms are gonna be weirdly long. Yeah, I'm gonna be like dragging knuckles like a fucking orangutan.
Give me a hug.
Yeah.
Hug from the waist down.
She could lock elbows.
Yeah, you'd be a great 2K defender.
Walking on my fucking hands.
The best basketball player ever.
Get averages 4 steals, 9 blocks.
Yo, you remember? You can imagine Wemby like that. That should be.
Looking like I'd be like Gumby.
Yeah, that nigga Wemby supposedly. Supposedly training.
At any time, like literally.
You heard Wemby's. You heard Wemby's training with Jamal
Crawford.
Jamal Crawford, ball handling.
Oh yeah, he's gonna be sick. He's gonna be sick.
Oh baby, hot sizzle.
He's gonna be a monster. I'm not even gonna lie.
Boss.
I mean, 7. Like, yeah, I guess let's pause. Whatever.
What? I didn't get it. I don't always get them, guys. Sometimes I feel like it's getting thrown around a little frivolously.
Can you say it again?
No. No.
He can say it again.
Absolutely.
If you don't believe it, then he can say
I think I'll replay it.
Stand on
what time is this? I'll replay it. How far are we?
Well, yeah, he's 7'4" though. He's 7'4" though. You know what I mean? 7'4" in height.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
That's like
so if he could, so if he come in and start doing all those moves, that's gonna be
the double.
That's unfair. That's unfair.
So, who else got arrested? I know other people got arrested.
Timberlake.
Yeah, apparently.
Not shocked.
Didn't he come out of jail and do some and look spaced out, or was that like?
He was shocked, but her baby, he ain't never been in custody before.
Apparently, they say he looked like he was on something.
Yeah, he was on something when he got pulled over too.
Yeah, that wasn't a D. Like D, why people think drinking. That's under the influence, not drinking under the influence.
He's
40.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even driving under the. It's DW. He got DWI.
Driving while intoxicated. Oh, I thought it was driving under the influence. I gotta see.
I don't know. I think he had a whole bunch of shit in his system, supposedly. I mean, he's like 40 something now, man. Yeah. He probably got to be on coke, painkillers, Adderall.
Timberlake fucking turned 40 something. Jesus,
we're old, man.
I am nothing of the sort. Vibrant 33.
Jessica Biel, man.
Vibrant 33. Okay.
Justin Timberlake is now Robin Thicke's age. That time.
I posted a thing of John B the other day, and it's just like he looks so old. Like he's still, he's still saying stuff, but it's like, baby, you are a white man. If you were not sure, we just had to wait for their age, baby.
Look white now.
That is that man from the Caucasus Mountains. He is.
Yeah, that's what time does.
And it's the thing that kills me is like he has a beard, right? And it's black, fuck. Like it's like Sharpie black. like Jonathan.
Oh, he did Chico.
Jonathan Benjamin. Yes.
He did Chico.
Like Sharpie lip line. Like irregardless. Like Hialeah fucking England. And I'm just like, Jonathan. And like you have a black wife. Did you consult her before you let this video go out? Because it does not look like you did.
He said he's the same.
And then he had these very dark glasses on where I'm like, did John B did he have a lazy eye or something?
No, I met him in person. No,
yeah? Okay. I don't remember seeing much of John like dead on. It was a lot of this. And the video. Profile. And a lot of shades, but not a lot of. And I remember Biggie too,
he definitely.
Yeah, I know he did for sure, but like there isn't a lot of Biggie like this in the camera. You know what I mean? Like, he's not often. That nigga's all kind of.
You don't know where nigga looking.
Not even he returned himself, so it wasn't so like. Huh. So you know what I mean?
This probably wasn't good on the camera.
Listen, I had a debate teacher like that in high school, Mr. Wakefield. I think he passed. So God rest your soul, sir. But I used to fucking have a field day when he would be like, "You need to stop." I'd be like, like, because my problem with that, with people with lazy eyes or whatever, like, is one bad. Can you see out of both of them? Which one is focused? Like, if the straight one is looking at me, is that mean you're looking at me, or is where the cock one looking?
Can you see me do this?
Yeah, like who are you looking at? So like, stop it, you girls. Like, there's 14 bitches in here, sir, and you're looking at 7 of us. Can you like?
Not to mention, like, no, I wonder if it looks the same. Like,
exactly.
Is it the whole?
Is your focus like that? Right.
I've always wondered that, but I feel
like when you're like this, like you're seeing like.
But then again, I feel like the vision still probably looks the same because most people, I don't think they notice it at first. You know what I'm saying?
You don't get straight.
Like everything's just you gotta tilt your head or something. You gotta work with it.
Are you off the ground?
Damn.
Yo, every time you look at something, that bitch still gonna level.
You be over here like.
I've always wondered that.
Kind of balance shit, like.
But maybe not. Maybe it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
And you can't ask that. That's the thing about like being ignorant about these things and me having these questions. If I ask a fucking person that's like cockeyed or has a lazy eye, like, yo, like, what's up? Like, which one is the one? It's bare disrespect.
Oh yeah,
it's up. Could like which one? Which is your good eye? Which is your strong eye?
No, after the snuff. After you get snuffed, it's like that's the good one.
I wear glasses. I know one of my eyes prescription is, stronger than the other. It's okay. I don't know who I should focus on. You know, because you don't know who to fucking look at. You don't know if it's lefty or righty. You're like, bitch, talk to me over there. It's a girl?
No, it's a dude.
I thought you said she'd be looking crazy. Like, that's even worse. Because bitches love to roll their eyes a lot. So, like, when you're cockeyed, your eyes.
Oh, that should be
like one of those dolls.
That'd be with the big eyes.
Boy, you okay? But yeah, sorry about that, guys. That cockeyed thing was just, it's bothered me for years because I really wouldn't know who he would look at. And he was obviously, he was homosexual and very like flamboyant. So he would like when we would be like, who are you talking to, Mr. Wakefield? You know exactly who I'm talking to. I don't. I'm on my cell phone. She's eating. She's fucking like, we're all doing something wrong. Who do you want? Like,
but for some reason, I don't know why I wonder that, but I was just like, yeah, how's the vision?
Yeah, right?
Yeah,
like what do you see? Yeah. Like, let me put those on. Like,
if you put on glasses, that shit roll back to the center.
Yo, I fuck is the creepiest shit
What it does?
When they put on their glasses and it like
that shit rolls back to the center. It's real shit.
It really corrects.
It focuses.
The glasses correct it. Whatever the prescription is, just brings that eye. It's the creepiest fucking thing. Google that shit. Go. That shit goes from like, and that fucker goes.
I seen it happen before. I was like, what the fuck?
And it's just that eye because this one was right the whole time, and it's so quick.
Hold on, I gotta put on my glasses.
It's just like,
yeah, I guess like something in the medicine in there.
Yeah, it's a prescription. Like even with my glasses, if I take my glasses off right now, I can't read, end stream. I can't read any of that shit without these glasses on. You put it in front of me, I can read. But I guess whatever's going on, yeah, you guys see that shit. But I guess whatever going on with a lazy eye is like, I guess all that shit is loose. Because what makes us see glasses, our muscles and shit are like not where they need to be or whatever, right?
Oh, okay.
So like the whole shit is loose. So I guess once you put that strong ass prescription on, it controls the fucking eye. Like get back.
It's crazy.
But yeah, if I take these off, fuck.
I mean, you can see colors and shit.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, you don't get colorblind. No, but like, I can't read any of that in that shit. Like, I can't tell you what the first letter is. That's crazy.
That's nasty. That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's not, but like, ugh. You know, another thing it is random, but like bird's eye view, you know, they can see like UV light, right? They see more color than us.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So they see like UV light comes off as like purple.
Nice.
So like,
and I heard that dogs don't see a lot of colors. Like they only see like blue or whatever. That's like why that bluey show is like really good for dogs.
Yeah, they change the colors for them. It's like some, if you put it on YouTube and put on dog TV or some shit like that, they'll end up like watching it.
Yeah, because they can see it. Yeah.
You see it a lot better.
I'm gonna try that. What is it, dog TV?
Yeah, you just put dog.
Or just put like bluey for dogs.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it'll do it. But my friend does that like because her dog used to like freak out, like bark all the time. She lived in an apartment. And she fucking was like, let me see if this bluey shit works. And that nigga, he watches TV like a fucking teenager. Like that fucker's just always like
something to watch. That's all they want to see anyway. They just want something to look at.
To interact with a little bit. And I feel like if it's anything like how like Blue's Clues used to be, like talking to the, you know, how, like, what do you think? And it waits for you to answer.
You talking about this kid's show?
Yeah, it's for dogs.
Serious? Stop lying. Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
If you put in on YouTube like Bluey for dogs,
I see that.
Yeah, the color tone is different, and dogs they'll watch it because they can actually see it.
I'm gonna try this shit.
But then that just makes me think like, what did the dogs see normally? Like, when
you ever try it with
they'll stick around for a bit, like
because you notice they don't watch TV now, like not really.
They'll kind of look at it.
They look at it, but they don't like I put Bluey on for Higgins, and that motherfucker was like you could see like his shit, like
he's paying attention.
Yeah, going, you know, yeah, you're watching it. Like that's crazy.
I'm gonna try this.
Yeah,
it's like babysitting. Right?
Unless something breaks their concentration.
Of course, like they're still dogs. Yeah. Squirrel. Don't say walk or food or anything. They're gonna break out. But I thought that was so cool, and I was like, really? Oh, doggy TV. Them dogs be home all fucking time. Let them watch some fucking TV.
Yeah, why not? Makes sense.
On Saturday news, Don Omar, he got cancer.
I mean,
damn. That sucks. He's definitely a legend, and
he got money though. You know what I'm saying? He can fight that.
If it's fightable, there's some of these cancers be aggressive.
Yeah.
Some of these cancer is crazy.
And plus, honestly, he's an entertainer, so like you don't know like if he's able to find out that faster, sooner than later, because he's still active. If I'm not mistaken, like I'm not sure if I've seen like a model that I know that's in this video. So like, I think he still puts out music. You know what I'm saying? So he's putting out music, doing those concerts and things like that. It's kind of hard to be like, hey, yeah, let me go take a doctor visit right now. You know what I'm saying? Something.
Fly the doctor to me.
Yeah. That's what they'll do. Like if something's happening, hey, we're gonna have a doctor come in, whatever. But after a while, you're probably gonna have to check in to see their cyanide.
Yeah, for real. You need
like for the real stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and if it's cancer, he's gonna have to be there and the real way. So it is what it is. I mean, speedy recovery. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I definitely hope it's treatable. I hope it's early stage. I hope they caught it, you know, and it's something that he can get through. But again, some of these cancers be like a friend of mine's mom passed and it was like 7 weeks, like diagnosis to death.
Yeah.
Like
that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Bernie Mac. I don't know if it was cancer or something like that, but
I honestly don't know. I remember that just made me so sad. Like I loved me some Bernie Mac. That motherfucker was amazing.
And he was always, you know, either doing comedian, you know, stand up or like some show movie.
Soul Man is one of my favorite fucking movies with him and Samuel Jackson. Like,
yeah, he's one of the top comedians. Period. So, like, I think he's doing all that work. So, like, it's kind of hard. Even though you're making a lot of money, it's kind of hard to be like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and just check my health. You know, I got the show and all this other thing to do. You might just do some quick checkups and they'll tell you. But if it's something like brewing in there, You know what I mean? You're probably not doing like the extra checkups and the stuff that you're supposed to do on the dates that you are. You're not like necessarily have time to sit around necessarily. So,
or seeing a regular doctor that knows you to be like, hey, you know, your stats have changed, or this is concerning from last year. You might be seeing like different doctors depending on who you are.
Exactly.
That is true. That is true. On a completely different note, just because I don't want to go through too many things without, you know, it's not on the list. I saw Bad Boys 4.
I wasn't. Yeah, I was the movie. You know what I mean? Let's get the review. You know what I mean? Non-spoiler review. But...
Yeah. There's definitely some things that made me annoyed, like cringed, like just as somebody who I've been with the franchise. But overall, I'm satisfied.
Was it DJ Khaled?
No, I expect him to be an ass. Like that's never surprising for him to be a fucking douche canoe. Like that's his role. I'm more like I don't want to fuck it up for anyone. Like I don't think it's a big deal to most people. I think it's just if you were into it. But Marcus's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They changed.
Yeah.
They on-vived her.
They on-vived her. Well, no, because it's not a lighter woman. I will say that. But just love the actress that they replaced her with.
Mm-hmm.
Just not in the role.
Is it still like her in the role, or is it like, oh, he's a new type?
No, it's still like the like, what is her name? Teresa?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's still Teresa.
But I heard that other one kind of went like a little crazy. I'm not sure. Am I wrong, or is that somebody else that like went?
What other one? What do you
the older that actress that played her before?
I Googled it because I was like, what the fuck? Because it's like not like sis ain't in anything else, bitch. It's not like you had other commitments, right? Mm-hmm. And it's nothing like that. Management or her, no one's made a statement. And the only thing like the public has seen was that she was in the hospital like 2023 when they were filming.
Oh, okay.
And like in a wheelchair, not looking that great. So like I definitely hope she's not sick.
Yeah, something probably happened where medically she couldn't make the time.
They don't know, man.
What the fuck was funny?
No, it's just the way he said it.
No, that means medically she probably couldn't.
Yeah, do it. But then it's like for me, like write her out, like figure out a way to not just put someone else into a role that like she's been Teresa for years. You know, we didn't need a new Teresa. Ooh. I was segueing to Bad Boys, so we didn't go through the list without you.
Bad Boys.
Sorry.
It was good.
Will Smith's Reclamation Project.
Yeah, I mean, I think it did really well in the box office. So,
yeah. And Reggie was amazing. That scene alone.
And I didn't hear anybody like slandering the movie.
Yeah, I just enjoyed that they didn't Fast and Furious it.
Okay, so they didn't go over the top.
Yeah, like there might be like you will fucking decimate it.
Well, I mean, Bad Boys 2 had a lot of whole crazy action scenes and stuff like that too.
Oh, so. Yeah, the action.
Yeah,
like Johnny Tapia saved Bad Boys 2 for me.
He was so funny.
No, I like Bad Boys 2.
Bad Boys, I preferred Bad
Boys. No. Obviously, like the Haitian scenes, Jamaican scenes were whatever, because obviously we know.
You went back to that one too in this movie.
Oh, they made like
you actually see Blondie Dread.
Oh, the Blondie Dread.
Yeah, okay, but I liked it. I enjoyed it.
How did he get out?
No, not in that context. I'm just saying there was a flashback. Sorry. But wait, how did the kid get out? The son, you mean?
Blondie Dread
get out? No, yeah, he doesn't get out. No. But it was good. I definitely used some people.
Yeah, I figured by now.
I mean, like, Cat fucked me up, but like the one that like I didn't see it coming, and a bitch gasped in the movie theater, like, oh, like, you know. But other than that, I was pretty good with it. No.
Martin dies.
No.
No, I'm joking.
No. When you see it, you'll be like, oh, like, and it's one of those ones like you're not going to even think of the character.
Okay.
Because it's not, but it's a character that you've seen almost in every last one of them.
One of the Spanish guys.
You said no spoilers, so I'm not gonna do that. But I was content.
Those crack jokes.
They always crack jokes.
I was very content, and the only thing I didn't like is I feel like they picked the wrong kids to keep from 3, Like, you know, like the younger crew.
Yeah.
I feel like they should have kept that Asian boy. I felt like he was very like, him and Will needed that.
Yeah.
You know, because like everyone else is very like, Mike Lowry. And that Chinese boy was like, yo, fuck that old head. You know? I felt like they needed that in this, but they kept the white boy and fucking Vanessa Hudgens. She was not this. But yeah, I'd see it again. But I'm sure when you see it, you will.
Mike Lowry.
Yeah, because I feel like you already called it. What did you say about it? What did you say about like what this movie was going to be about? I feel like you fucking predicted what the movie would be about for the first trailer even fucking dropped.
Probably did.
Moved it on to his son. His son's supposed to be.
No. He said they were gonna make Cat dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
He was dirty.
You'll see. It's a lot, but a lot of good references. I like everything that they threw back to was solid. You know, like they didn't fuck up any stories. And like I said, Reggie's scene was he stole that shit because you know that boy can't act. Like I don't want him to talk. But that action scene, he did that shit. The husband, the kid, the girl's husband.
The kid that was at the door that they.
Yeah, that motherfucker looked 30. Yeah.
Ain't gonna be no fucking.
Ain't gonna be fucking night. You know, if I'm with him, it's gonna be chitty bang bang. Fucking love that way too, yo.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Marcus, yes, baby. Like, I hate who they replace the fucking Teresa with, man.
Have Coke and a smile, Mike.
But yeah, it was good. Or the one thing I will spoil. Fucking Mike gets married, y'all. Opening fucking scene.
Oh yeah.
Opening like
to Gabrielle.
No.
To who?
And he talks about that shit too at his wedding. Brings that shit up. Like he was fucking my sister, Mike. You could have told me that shit. You could have told me, Mike. But he got married to his physical therapist.
Okay.
The one from way back when in the boxing scene. Nah, she got killed. My bad.
I don't think we ever saw this girl, honestly. But she's black, so I'll take it. I will fucking take it. A win is a win.
Mike Lowry.
Will did it in real life, so.
But yeah, it was good. Good action though. Very, very good action. Very good clothes. The wardrobe was popping. Yeah. You guys should see it. Don't spend money. My ticket was free, so I'm not saying necessarily go to the theater,
but
definitely watch it.
Watch it on that. Watch it
on Prime very soon. I'm sure it's gonna be somewhere.
It's the Amazon type of.
Not even. I just feel like nothing stays in the theaters long.
For sure.
Like what was it? That last Hunger Games.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's on fucking what Hulu right now, just living its fucking best life. Just like I
never really got into Hunger Games. I heard it was great though.
Definitely did. That
Hunger Games was horrible.
I was definitely that nerd. Hard body on him.
Yeah, it was
like
loved it.
I ain't gonna lie. Woody Harrelson, he saved that movie though.
You think
saved the movie?
I mean, not saved the movie, but his
shout out to
which movie? Because there's like 5.
No,
so
he was in
all of them. So which one did he save?
I mean, well,
that nigga gonna say all of them. I think that was niggas trading secrets for. I don't talk to you.
Sometimes you gotta be the evil character to make the movie. You know what I mean?
Fuck him being. He wasn't evil at all. He was jaded because he was a victor that knew that this wasn't victory. That's the whole point of the fucking thing. But I liked Hunger Games because I felt like that's what the world was coming to.
Everybody kept making like theories and shit like that. And I was like, I don't know what the hell this is.
That is the capital. They ain't gonna treat us like this.
It was kind of like that.
I think it was. I was watching like.
Yeah.
What was it? House of Dragons. But what's the show? That it came from.
Game of Thrones?
Game of Thrones. I was watching that and something else. Like, it was a lot. Like, I couldn't take on a whole nother series that has like that much layers. And I'm like, I'm cool.
So that's how I feel about Bridgerton. Like, all my bitches like, yeah, I don't know.
I was already watching Billions.
I can't commit to another one, guys. I have so much on my plate.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of shit out. It's like
What, the series?
Yeah, it's just too much to keep up with sometimes. And I get it.
Random movie.
I did finish off Dexter, but yeah,
I did too, and I had never watched it before, and so many people told me I would love it, and I was like, no, I wouldn't, but I did. Did you watch the next one?
Oh, they have a newer.
Yeah, like him in like recent time, like where he went away. Like you saw the whole thing, you finished it. Yeah. So like what happens after the storm, and like where he's resurfaced and made a whole new life. Shorty finds him.
Oh yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah, his son comes back, and it's a whole thing. You got all the way to the end of that.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, I did
Dexter
see
was
that.
amazing.
Yeah.
And then right after it, randomly, when I finished that part,
so you never seen like the series before that?
No, I never watched it. People told me to watch it, and I was like, no, I'm straight.
No,
I fucking just ran through that, like being in England and everything.
I think you will like it because it's actually in Miami.
Yeah, a lot of people told me that, and it's murder, and it's my whole thing. I'm into serial killers, and everyone was like, "You'll love it." And for years, I was like, "Yeah, fuck that."
Nah, that's one of those. I'll say, yeah,
it was great. It was really great.
It's one of those like if you're keep channel surfing, just watch episode 1, and just be like, all right. Fuck
then Hulu hit with when you're watching Hulu, and then it just decides it's gonna play something else now, right? Like your movie's over. We're watching something else.
It does the YouTube thing.
Marmalade.
It's
a Hulu movie. I'm assuming like brand new, like this year.
It's straight.
You saw it?
Yeah.
You like? I liked it. Like I like movies that you're kind of watching it, but you're not paying too much attention.
Yeah,
and then there's that moment that you're like, what did Bob look like? What? Like it had that moment. Like I had to stop, pull it back.
What's that movie about? It's not the comic strip.
No. It's about this couple that did a bank heist, and now the guy's in jail telling his cellmate about it because the cellmate is like, oh, I can do escapes. I can get out of prison, whatever. And he's like, well, I got $250K, and it's yours if you just break me out of here and get me back to my girl. Marmalade is her name. And he tells his cellmate this long, extravagant story to like kind of swoon him. It kind of gives me the 40 days, 40 nights kind of thing vibe to get him to convince him to take him. And all the while, the cellmate is actually at FBI. So they want to escape anyway, so they can get to Marmalade or whatever. And as they get him out, and something fucks up, so the cop doesn't go with him, so the kid's out on his own. It all unravels that none of it was true. So like Marmalade, the girl doesn't exist. All the shit that he was telling him and everything that like about like her life and like being like all this shit just never happened. But in everything, there's some truth to the lie. So like Marmalade was like molested by her foster dad. Okay, Marmalade doesn't exist, but this guy that she described was actually molesting kids, and like they were able to arrest him. So it was just one of those movies where it's like you have to kind of pay attention.
He did what's the name? What's that movie? Mr. Pink, Mr. White. Usual Suspect. Is it Usual Suspect? Yes.
And I think the only reason I clicked it, I'm going to be very horrible, is because I think what's his name, Aldous Hodge, some black actor that I think is very hot. I was just like, ooh, oh, you can keep playing. Like, whatever. I'll admit it. Like, pretty.
I just watched because it was new.
But it was good.
Sometimes I'll be dying for new movies on Hulu. They be taking forever.
Hulu don't ever come out with nothing new, and Netflix is out with too much new fuckery. And it's just like, stop. I can't.
Baki.
Man,
apparently
I ain't watched Netflix in a minute, man.
Apparently they started doing drinking games to that whole anime. Because it's just a predicted, like they're like, hey, these two are gonna fight, and then somebody's gonna do an amazing move, and then there's gonna be a break out of that amazing move, and how that person either recovers from it or counters. So people drink to every time it's about to come on. It's like, all right, here's a drink down, take a drink. I'm like, damn, getting loaded.
So we used to do that at college with a lecture, because you would just watch it online. And we had this German professor, and she was very German. And she'd be like, you know. Like, whenever she was trying to find the word, it was like, you're getting fucking thrashed. Like, I can't. She said it 19 times. It's been 30 minutes. I'm out. But I love drinking games like that. They're so entertaining.
Used to play Ring of Fire in college.
yeah.
I can't remember exactly how it plays. It's with a deck of cards, and each card means something. So you flip it, and yeah, I remember wasted. I also remember playing Power Hour. An hour on the clock, 60 minutes, right? Every minute you take a shot, but it was beer. It was beer.
Oh, okay. There we go.
So it was a shot of beer every minute on the minute.
White friends?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I learned all my drinking games from too.
That is the only place where you learn drinking games. You don't really learn drinking games from niggas. You just drink.
This is what I tried to explain to the white people. Like literally, I remember they were like, okay, so what are drinking games like do black people play? We don't.
We don't. We just drink.
Yeah, just drink.
We don't. We might play a game. You want to play dominoes or Uno or something while we drink?
Yeah,
but
we'll
like,
drink and play a game.
There's the drinking is not the game. That's soothing the ancestral spirits.
Yeah.
Y'all want too much entertainment, bitch.
Imagine doing drinking games with fucking Guinness.
Yeah, the most they'll do in a game form is like as a drinking game is like take a shot just to be like, hey, yeah, take the shot. Like take it straight. You know what I'm saying? Like that's about it. That's usually
drinking shots with Guinness. That should be crazy.
I'm already not a drinker, guys. So bitch, I don't want to play drinking games. I want to this wine and be cute.
Shots with Guinness. That's wild. It's definitely wild.
I can't. I took like 3 shots of tequila the other night. Because nobody fucking answered. Everyone was asleep at 11 all of a sudden or out on road when I was in need. So I had to revert to drinking.
What yesterday?
Last night. This morning.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I told you.
I was knocked out. Yeah,
that's what I told white girl asked me if she could smoke, and I'm like, no. Can I take a hit? I was like, I don't smoke with people.
I hate when people do that shit.
Like,
especially people I don't know.
I can get butt though,
and especially girls. It's crazy.
Especially white girls too.
Yeah, girls that I don't know. It's like
I know y'all say that because bitches suck dick, but it's the guys.
I don't smoke with dudes I don't know either.
Yeah.
Like y'all lick everything. No, not my spliff.
Girls,
not mine.
This whole ass eating stuff started with girls coming to talk about they eat ass.
There is not a bitch that eats ass that it was her idea.
I don't know about that.
I haven't met a bitch yet who's like, yeah, so I asked him if I could eat his girl. Like, no. What? No. It's them. The niggas that like that ask for that.
And then the girls do.
Okay, how about this?
Sounds like
I had a girlfriend. Sounds
like a human, but
I had a girlfriend that asked me if she could eat my ass, and I was like, nah, I'm straight. So that's the outlier, but she wanted to do that type shit.
It can't work for me.
I only talk about ass things when niggas want to do anal. Like, oh, let me fuck you in your ass. Let me fuck you in your ass. We both got one. You fuck me in my pussy because I have a pussy.
That's wild.
You fuck me in my pussy because I have a pussy. I don't have a dick to fuck you with. I'll find one if you'd like to start ass fuck. We both have an ass.
Just like that clip I sent you where the man was like, yo, threesome should be both ways.
Oh
if you're willing to let a man, if you're willing to let a woman in, you should let a man in. I'm like, nigga, that's scary.
Again, I have yet to meet a bitch that wants 2 dicks in a row.
There's a lot of shit. You should have seen the girls. You should have seen the girls in the comments of that video.
See that. No, I didn't see that. And like I said,
if it's on Twitter, it gets crazy.
I haven't met the girl because I feel like a lot of bitches. I feel like a lot of people in comments though that's trolling. Not who you really are. Yeah. So
they don't want to have that conversation though.
Yeah. Exactly.
Be like, bitch, you a hoe.
It's called a train.
You trying to get? You want to get DP?
Did you send that TikTok?
Which one?
The train TikTok?
No, I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe not. I might
Maybe
be mixing
DP.
group chats.
Maybe.
Apologies. This might be from the girl group chat, but we're gonna talk about it. So starts off with a girl in glasses, and she's like, now that we grown, can we talk to the girls who got trains ran on them in high school? What was the conversation that got you to agree to that? And it like snaps to another girl, and she's like, as a girl who got a train ran on them in high school, there wasn't a conversation. I went over to a guy's house that I thought liked me and I liked him and we were intimate. And then I heard a door open and people were grabbing at me. And it's like, bitch, I wasn't a train.
That was rape. That was a gang.
Yeah, that was and then you see in the comments, bitches like, me too. I'm like, oh my God. Oh my damn, right? So I think back to bitches, we went to high school, bitches got trains ran on them. And I'm just like, oh shit. So me, I have no shame. I reached out to one and I'm like, hey, I sent her the video. Remember that one time in high school? And she's like, yeah, wasn't a choice. It wasn't a conversation or a plan. I'm like, why didn't you tell an adult? Big 33. I'm back to 14. Like, did I call the teacher?
The thing,
Why did
okay.
you tell the teacher?
Yeah, they should definitely, but like, I remember.
And she went on to say that a lot of girls coped with it. They would like do it again and plan it themselves and be like, yeah, guys, come through. And then they turned into like the hoe when really they were just trying to like get some control over a situation that already happened to them. And I'm saying like, damn, and we was out here just taunting these bitches.
I never
did. You a hoe. You a school ass or your action ass. Man, the bitch I apologize to her as a grown up. I'm like, I am so sorry. I didn't know, man. I really thought you. I thought you didn't like that shit. My bad. Fuck you. I wasn't a bully. But that wasn't her being a hoe. She was a hoe, but that wasn't. Yeah, exactly. And then it's just like, damn. Like, then they talk about bitches who did like it, right? Like, oh, not every girl. It wasn't right for every girl. Yeah. Like. But you got to think though, like what makes a 14-year-old girl just hot in the ass like that?
It would have to be outside influence.
Yeah, something happened. So it's just like, damn, as an adult, like have that retro. Like I called my niece immediately. Like, don't be mean to whores, okay? Just do me that favor. You don't have to be friends. Just don't be mean to them because you don't know. Don't be mean to whores. Just don't do it. Learn that from me. Yeah. That is a whole TikTok trend of bitches coming out and talking about times trains were ran on them. And it goes from girls being like, one girl was like, she was fucking this guy and he wasn't hitting it. And his friend was trying to get in the room to get his keys to leave. And like he came in, he's like, oh, sorry, my bad. And she was like, no, don't leave. He sucks. Come on in. And it had a train ran on her. So it goes from like one extreme to the next as you're just scrolling through.
No, he sucks.
I ain't gonna lie, I would love to watch that shit.
Like TikTok, literally just
something.
Train ran, yeah. And all you have to search is train ran on or whatever. Train ran on her. And it's a whole feed, like black bitches, white bitches, Spanish bitches. You got to translate some of them bitches. Like it's a whole thing. Boy TikTok is different than girl TikTok, huh?
That's crazy.
The algorithm.
Mm-hmm. I had to fucking close down my TikTok when that "Why did I get married" shit started, or "Who did I marry?" whatever it was.
Oh, it just kept going to those videos.
Yeah, and it was like other bitches jumped on the wave.
Really a thing, for real. No joke.
Why would I lie? Yeah,
that's fucking crazy.
With their big face in the day talking about when I was 14.
Difference between being
a train ran, yeah,
hit by a train and have a train ran on you. No lie.
His eyebrows haven't come down.
Yeah, I'm genuinely shocked. But fuck.
This one girl said I got a train ran on me.
Like it was just, it's mind blowing running through that thread because it literally goes from I want to cry to God damn, bitch, you are. Oh, Oh, baby, we own your mother. Oh,
Girl said I got a surprise train right on me.
Surprise.
I mean, I'm gonna laugh. But
Who's tired? Oh, this is a
happy birthday, bitch.
Yo. 10 dicks.
sticks out. You know, like, what
What?
the fuck? 300.
This is Sparta.
Like,
Fucking hell.
oh shit, that's crazy.
It is. Some of these stories are just like, where were your parents, bro? Like I had
I'm wondering.
parents.
I'm wondering, right? When we were kids, were people just this freaky and we just didn't know, or are people now more freaky because of time and shit we got desensitized to, like Skinamax and all of this other stuff?
I think people were always this freaky. It just wasn't as blatant, so it took longer for you to find out.
Yeah, because it was
You know
only
what I
like
mean?
rumors and word of mouth. So you know,
And nothing's new. You know what I mean? Greeks were fucking doing it. You know what I mean? So nothing's new.
yeah.
But people had shame
Yeah.
and decorum. People cared about like what their pastor
and
knew or the late.
autopsy.
Yeah,
Plus
little
it wasn't-
something about themselves.
Plus, it wasn't cell phones for the rumor or the facts.
Not even the rumor. The rumors would always go around. Like back in the 80s and shit, there was always, Tasha Fast. And you knew, but it
Yeah, but you had to go out. You had to go out. Now you can just in real time.
Yeah.
This is happening.
You can go live while you fucking a bitch.
Exactly. So it's like
that shit is crazy.
So now everybody
and I feel like social media in general has given people this.
That's the desensitizing part of it. But
social media in general has given people this thing where it's like they think what they have to say is important. Like
they think every intrusive thought must be
people are using social media like their fucking diary.
Right.
Not even like everybody thinks they're on their own personal reality show.
No, you're not lying.
They're the star of their own reality show. Everybody.
I don't know. But there's this girl that I don't know if I follow her. Maybe because this shit is just entertaining to me. But every time she comes on there, it's like she's sitting in her car and she's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Oh, she's like, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I don't like nobody. I'm just like, bitch, I don't think nobody like you either. Like, you know what I mean? This just talking about how her day went bad, and I'm just like, this young generation like to talk about they don't give a fuck a lot.
They like to just talk about themselves.
Yeah.
And they want someone to want to care so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like so fucking bad. Like when I was y'all age, I just wanted to be left alone. Like, you know what I mean? I just want to be able to just do my own shit without anyone talking to me about it, let alone talking to other people about every single thing I'm doing.
Like everybody cares.
Like what happened to that? Like I had mean parents. Like my mom taught me very early, like, girl, nobody cares. Keep it to yourself. Like, I don't know. Social media has ruined us.
I mean,
social media, yo, it's bad out here, man.
It is ridiculous. People are different people. Like,
yo, there's a trick show now.
Sorry.
Oh, I mean,
what kind of trick?
Did I put it in the chat?
I don't know.
Like where it's like a girl, she says her price, and like niggas like
shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Well, it's like The Price is Right.
I thought I put it in. No, I could have swore. I put that shit in the chat.
I think she's gonna be $90.
Like,
I got 80. Does that work?
Damn.
So, ding, 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 ding. 150
for $80.
1,000.
I can't have these conversations.
20,000.
Right here.
5,000. 200.
Oh, yes, I did see that.
Can I make my first offer? Go ahead. 15K. Y'all three want to go in for 40? So what you want to do? What? How you want to go about it? Wednesday, Wednesday. Can I get Friday? I'll give a nigga a Saturday. You can have the Saturday. You getting Friday or Saturday? You got to put it on. I know that's premium though.
But that's 3 niggas on one chick though?
Yeah, one chick. They going $40 on one thing.
I'll put in the extra. Can I get Monday? Can I get the weekend and Monday? So wait, you said the weekend is more, right? Huh? The weekend is more.
That's wrong.
I'm upset. Why did they raise me moral? You just made
So that's a
fucking
skit,
half of my
though.
salary in fucking 3
That's supposed to be
fucking
a skit, though,
days.
right? That's supposed to be a skit, though, right?
I don't think so.
Oh, they're like for real. Okay, I thought that was a skit.
Even if that is a skit, there are bitches that make that kind of money. Off of
No,
doing
this is
just
If
that.
I Pay, Can I Treat? I Trick Tank EP episode 1. It's called Trick Tank. Episode 1.
Nah.
Trick Tank. That's funny.
If I Pay, Can I Cheat? No bullshit. It's at the top. That's a
Yeah, that's crazy. That's fucking crazy.
Talking about you want it on Monday and Tuesday. The next nigga get on with her.
That's the other thing. Just swimming in the nigga pool like that is just wild to me.
You don't know.
Getting fucking ran through like that is wild to me. Like, you don't need no rest. You don't want to lick a gear career on beard.
Nah, man.
Oh my God. Are you using Dettol as douche? Because
they use wet wipes.
Wet wipes.
Dude wipes.
Wet wipes
Yo,
and hand
that shit makes me
sanitizer.
uncomfortable, yo. Like, as the fucking thing that gets penetrated, that is wild to fucking think you're fucking 3 niggas in a week.
Imagine niggas that do not, imagine bitches that's doing the alcohol.
Oh my God, bro.
That'd be 3 niggas in a day.
3 niggas in a fucking
An hour.
hour.
Nigga.
Oh,
I don't know.
that shit is fucking horrifying. That is like a nightmare.
Getting down like that.
Brother, roast beef, yo.
Jesus
Just
Christ.
hot dog and a Ross clock.
Chicken
all the
cutlets,
way.
dog.
No, pastrami.
Pastrami.
Just flapping in the fucking wind.
Oh,
Gotta fold
like
the shit back.
dog. Yo.
Rolling up your pussy lips. Imagine. Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys just don't get it.
Shit look like elephant ears.
That's my hand. Dog.
Just Dumbo.
You gonna eat herbs up here? I'll give you the rest of my bag
Fucking
downstairs.
Dumbo.
Just remind me. It did. That's why I was like, I wonder, is there like a hoe demon that every girl is born with?
No,
And some girls just are lucky enough to fight the demon.
no. I'll give you a freak demon. A whole demon is a different. That is a generational.
It's called a whore demon.
That is not
Whore demon.
That is not. You
Demi
get
whore.
a fucking urge to be a freak. You
And
don't
it's
get
like,
an urge to be a.
My
fucking
whole thing
hoe.
is right, like
A
in
hoe?
big gutsy 2024, dog, with all of these occupations, dog. All of these bitches always choose the oldest occupation.
And these new diseases.
They always choose the oldest occupation,
me
dog.
out there.
I just want to know, with all these fucking things you could do, all these things you could be, you choose, the first thing.
That was the point of feminism, sir.
You choose the first thing.
That was the point of feminism. So a bitch could have a right to choose,
Just
to choose to be a whore.
Just tech cocky all day, dog. Jesus Christ. Or play with yourself online.
I'll respect that.
Or
at
like-
least you're not getting ran through.
Or get shitted on for money.
Jesus Christ, being a toilet.
Too far. Pineapples, bitch. Pineapples. Yo,
It just
niggas can't even sweat on me when we fucking shit.
Alibaba. I mean,
Nah, man.
that's why.
Really bad.
You got people mad on your chest. So this.
That's why.
Stop. I have a nipple ring. That's not okay. That's an infection.
ugh.
That is sepsis in my nipple.
Can you imagine if it like gets under your nails?
It's funny because your hands like
Man, you got diarrhea.
It made me wonder sometimes, dog, it's like, dog,
Stop.
I need you to eat my shit.
yo, some of this shit that people are into is actually kind of disgusting, dog. When like, why do you want to get pissed on? Like, that's like, why do you want to get peed on?
Go to the show. Think about shit.
You get what I'm saying? No, it's just like not even that disgusting. Just like, why do you want to get peed on? Right? Like, why do you want another thing? Why do niggas want to shove 3 things somewhere? Like, what is that?
Who is allowing this? What I want to know, I want to talk to regular women, not bitches that are out here slanging it for money or whoring down the place. But
still actually nasty too.
Who's
or the whole thing? Like, what the fuck?
Who's allowing you to put these thumbs in these butts? And then you want to roll a smoke hole?
Hey, that was good.
Jesus, you know what I'm saying?
Right after. That was good.
Nah, man, trauma. Move on. Next topic.
Yeah,
what the
fuck? Lemon cherry gelato butthole.
Got me some corn on your
That's
crazy.
Not stovetop stuff.
Yeah, that's wild because I just like I get disgusted when you take a shit, right? And like you go to wipe your ass and like the toilet paper rips. Like when that happens, I get disgusted. And it's my shit.
That's when the shower happens.
I was just about to say, there's a
shower. You gotta use bleach.
There's just a time where like this isn't a toilet paper. This is not a toilet paper project.
You imagine you feel disgusting with your own ass. You gonna touch somebody. You gonna touch. You gonna put. You throw somebody.
Come over, fly.
It just made me no. Like real
miles.
Nigga shit though. Like
3,000 miles to get shit on you.
Imagine bitches be getting farted in the face and shit like
or
that.
Like
okay.
Or like the deep throat till you vomit. Like what is that? Like what? I don't understand that.
No, but really, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I don't know why there's an audience for it.
The fucking streaming down that shit looks like
the mascara.
Just in the fucking that shit literally looks like assault. Like I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry the way you say it is making it kind of funny. Even though it's
and
not.
They be around their mouth. Oh, that ball. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, the whole tie shit and the bondage stuff. That's another thing I don't understand.
I'll give that to people. I'll give that to people.
Get tied up with a bunch of ropes.
Yeah, and because I'm a fucking runner, I will fucking back out like nobody's fucking business, right? Instead of
she's a runner, she's a track star.
Yeah. So I need to be sometimes, held into position. So I can see the benefit of that one. Like the where I go over is like no whips or chains. Don't hit me with shit. You gonna trigger a slave.
Oh, so you're better than machines and shit.
Not at all.
You have to swing chairs.
How did rope turn into swings and chairs?
Not at all.
I'm fucking 5'9" and like 190 pounds. Please don't put me in a fucking air at all. Don't put me in an apparatus that is through the ceiling. Who installed this?
Yeah,
you feel me? Like I'm not a little bitch.
You're not gonna have like.
Are you crazy? Are you dumb?
Yo, some of these.
Are you fucking crazy? No. No. Have y'all ever been like to any like swinger type shit, like any type of like events like that?
No.
Like that shit is. I don't want to say it is demonic. I don't want to say that, but it definitely has a dark vibe.
Like I said,
like you can do that to me.
I don't. Yeah,
I feel like you're about to call the devil. Like you like even like how they strap you up in that thing. It's very pentagramish. I'm straight. I'm cool. Like
we're gonna feast on her.
Yeah, like exactly. Like it can turn into that in a second.
So you want bondage like how Somebody going hunting and they wrap you up like that.
No, nigga. I mean, like you use a tie and fucking tie my leg to the fucking bedpost. Like, relax.
He went Armageddon. He's like, yeah.
You see what porn has done?
So what?
And the most spitting in people's mouths. What the fuck is that?
Just keep your spit to yourself. Keep all your body fluids to yourself. All of them. Literally.
Yeah, all
of them. Keep them to yourself.
I don't know, man. I like my own spit.
Like, what is? And somebody, what is that?
That's that young generation.
What is this spit in my mouth shit? Like, what?
Okay, all right, y'all.
Oh, what about the bitch like punch in the face?
The bitch that lets you step on her face.
Step on her head when you fucking. Oh my! What is going on here? What's wrong with these kids?
Hold her down.
How y'all so emotional and then like that?
Can't fight, can't bully them.
Y'all crying to Eminem lyrics, but want a nigga to step on your face.
Call me a fucking whore.
Whore.
Nah, that shit is definitely wild.
Spit in my mouth.
I was like, y'all niggas. I'm
like
y'all
listen,
choke me.
And I be looking at some niggas like, y'all don't do that shit. Please don't do that shit.
Taking it over the top.
That bitch just said you are gonna go to jail.
Yeah.
Like, especially when
especially
with a white
especially
girl.
with a pink foot. Don't let them pink foot send you up the river.
Like a black dude with a white girl, be very careful, sir. They bruise extremely easily.
Oh.
And their daddies will make the story for them. And then bitches will just be like, yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah.
He forced you in it.
That nigga forced you, didn't he? Yeah,
No,
daddy. Just like Uncle Bill did when I was 7.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that, Bill. Dang it, Dale.
Some follow-up, guys. What happened to that whole skit? What was his name? What was the rapper's name? The rapper?
Oh, Byron.
Thank you.
Oh, Byron.
Oh no, you weren't.
Byron with a B.
The Byron with a B.
Oh, you were here.
Byron. The Glocks keep fire on.
Making the band like nylon.
I hate you guys. I want someone to do it. I want the idea to come to fruition.
Yeah.
Definitely getting on it. Definitely getting on it.
I'm done with you.
Nylon. 6 million ways to try, but you can't beat Nylon. Oh, shit. What's the next topic? Is that all of them, or?
Oh, Travis got arrested in Miami.
Another arrest?
He's a druggie. He's a druggie. I don't know.
It was DUI, right?
He crashing out. He get beat up in Paris. Now he arrested in Miami.
He ain't got that Kardashian.
Oh yeah, well then
he crashing out.
The Kardashian curse don't wore off.
No, it didn't wear off. It's in full gear.
She's pregnant with somebody else's kid, ain't it?
Is she pregnant?
I thought they said that her and Timothy Chalamet.
Oh, they broke.
They broke up, but I heard she was pregnant, or I saw some. I didn't hear. I saw something that said she was pregnant with his baby, and Travis retweeted it like, "What the fuck?" Literally, he retweeted it and was like, "What the fuck?"
That's crazy.
Oh, kids.
First Bad Bunny, now her.
Bad Bunny, baby.
What is this about Joe Budden?
Joe Budden
knows it all.
Yeah. What does he know?
He seemed to know everything.
He's talking about how he knew that.
You didn't think I knew
the bots, but
that's a part of the war. Blah blah blah.
So what bots?
While Drake has all of those negative downvotes and stuff like that, is because Kendrick paid for a bunch of bots.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the streamer can't. He says he's fearless for his life. I had to speak my truth. I don't want to die.
Dying.
Nah, because apparently it's a 16-year-old kid, but like somebody in
hacker type nigga, but
somebody in TDE like set it up or something like that. Who knows?
Yeah, to prove his point, I think Act made a whole new page, and then that page had like damn near 200,000 followers. would just act like a picture act like like see 200,000 like 159K something like that 152K.
Nigga Joe was like, yeah, see, I knew what was going on the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's like, shut the fuck up, nigga.
So if you do that like again, it goes back to this whole bitch shit, man. Like the shit is just wild to me, dog. Like, and like you saw how Taxstone pretty much was saying the same shit I was saying, dog. Like, it's for a bunch of all of those niggas to have all of this hate. It was like a Me Too movement. Exactly. Everybody was Me Tooing against Drake. It's nuts.
Harvey touched me too. That shit was like, damn.
It's gay. I'm sorry.
And to how many? There were so many niggas on Twitter, like Ice Cube son. That nigga is like public enemy number one to me. Him and that nigga Glasses Malone. This nigga that don't got no fucking career.
What Ice Cube son?
He was the number one fan of Kendrick during this whole thing on Twitter.
Yeah. What are you talking about? What Glasses?
No,
Ice Cube saying Glasses.
Oh, okay.
Number 1 and 2 fans respectively of Kendrick during this whole beef.
Ice Chip.
And how much
I mean, he's from LA, so
well, like people that didn't even like rock with TD from LA would still just like, hey, they're like, hey, all right, yeah, oh, LA's beefing with somebody, all right, we jumping in. That's literally all they say.
Gang shit.
Yeah. Like, and it's not just gang shit, it's just
not literally gang shit.
Yeah, but they're ganging up for
like
sure.
Like if someone ever says fuck,
but it wasn't. But that's
like,
the thing. Like I said, it was a major psyop that this nigga Kendrick pulled off on these niggas, bro. And it is world-class manipulation that this nigga did on the people of California. Exhibit number 1, Exhibit A. Kendrick has never made LA type song. Never. Up until that point.
Okay.
Right? Number 2. It wasn't regional until he made that song. It wasn't LA versus everybody. At no point. This nigga's in Brooklyn doing all of this shit. Putting out these songs. It wasn't LA versus everybody. It was Kendrick versus Drake. And the smart thing was that Kendrick made it regional. He made it LA versus everybody. Or LA versus Drake, because Drake is from Canada. You get what I'm saying? It wasn't, he never made it LA versus Canada. He made it LA versus Drake. And Drake doesn't have a region here. Again, smart. And everybody in LA like fell for it. During when he stopped to take the group pic, the nigga was like, "This ain't even about no beef. It's man, we lost too many people in this war, blah blah blah." He's like, "I'm so emotional right now, blah blah," and then did the beef song again. And it's like, damn, this nigga's a genius. Like when I talk about he gaslit all of these people, right? He had the number 1 abuser in the music industry, Dr. Dre, come do a song about a quote unquote pedophile. Talking about, I see dead people. That's why I think Maul said the DV set's going crazy. The domestic violence set is going crazy up there.
What you mean?
Dr. Dre, big.
Dr. Dre used to beat his wife?
Yeah. Like there's a lot. Yeah.
Baby.
I mean, allegedly. But you know.
Broke up our clutch. Beat her like a man.
D Barnes apparently.
Allegedly beat D Barnes with the.
But the perfect set, like it was signed to is a Diddy thing with
Epstein with Epstein, Diddy. They said they're the big 3.
So like it just kind of really was perfect timing. But like I said, it was if you're gonna battle somebody, you got to use everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, so he decided to basically use everything that he could know that's probably gonna work. He ain't gonna go out there with a losing plan, apparently. You know what I'm saying? But like I said earlier, this ain't gonna end Drake. He just gotta come out with a God's plan and a couple like a God's plan and a couple
God's plan.
I was like a mega hit.
God's
like,
plan.
Those are undeniable ones. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I feel good sometimes. I don't.
and then you just get nonstop, and some with like something like how he had with Travis. He'll be right back where nobody's gonna talk about it. As they do, and Drake won, but I mean Kendrick won, and then it's just gonna be like background music. That's all you gotta do is just keep making hits 9 times out of 10.
OVO Mark said revenge is soon. So I mean OVO Mark he tweeted a post that said revenge is soon.
Revenge is so, like what? Yo, fight.
I mean, revenge.
I mean,
All summer 24.
This has got to be, if he's gonna come back with some more music versus him, it's got to be hot. It's got to connect like this one, I guess. You know what I mean? Because
Like, not gonna lie, it has to be like this has to be the summer of Drake type shit to me.
Tell you, man.
I don't think Drake is dead, but Drake gotta like drop bangers like Fetty Wap 2015 bangers type shit.
Jesus.
That nigga did sample some Vibes Cartel though.
At least
Vibes.
Telling you though.
A hit, one hit, like about 2 or 3 strong ass hits will get them right back to people forgetting.
Like I say, Fetty Wap, like 2014, 2015, 20, whenever Fetty Wap came out, when he had like 8 hits, just back to back. Drake got to just like.
Not to put a negative spin on it, but Kobe was dropping 40 for the month every time when he had a case in Colorado. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta do shit to make people forget. Just you gotta lean into what you're good at.
May he rest in peace, Jesus.
He dropped 75 on the ring.
That's what I'm saying. So like you just gotta you know what I'm saying? Definitely just gotta just lock in, I would say. Lock in, great hits. That would be like if I'm on his team, like, you know what, forget about it, dog. Just go ahead and just drop some hits, dog.
You can't forget about this shit, dog.
Or you think he needs to come back?
Sleepless nights.
Not talking about like, or you think he needs to come back?
You know Drake gonna have them. You know that little like
because it almost came off the same way in the Pusha T thing, but Pusha T isn't as big as Drake, I would say. You know what I mean? Not Pusha T isn't as big as like Kendrick, I would say, in the stature, right? He could pull a bigger crowd, I would assume, right? So within that,
I don't know. Can I say that in that case? But I do think Pusha T is the better artist.
Yeah. That's not what I'm.
But I don't think that's the same here. I don't think Kendrick's the better artist.
No.
But
he's not a better artist.
But he'll have more people backing him. Clearly, you know what I'm saying?
It's different.
You'll have more people backing. You'll have more support for Kendrick.
Because Kendrick got a lot more fans.
Yeah. Then just the West Coast thing. People like I said, they won't even chill with Kendrick, talk to Kendrick, but no, Kendrick. If anybody from the West Coast going against anybody else, we're gonna drop our beef and all support that. That's what they basically all agreed over there as like entertainers and rappers and all them people. We got a beef, but y'all beefing with somebody outside of what we got on over here. We're beefing with you, and then we'll get right back to what we're beefing. Like
so bad for Pusha T. 15 years later, him and finally dropping another album together.
Oh, he back to rapping?
It's gonna be godly version.
What Pusha?
The clips is back.
15
years.
They should have kept their run going. But
too late now. But
I'm saying they should have kept their run going originally. They even had Back by Popular Demand. That was they probably could have had like another album or something.
Remember, quote unquote, they were selling so much dope. The brother had to go to find God. So.
I don't know, man. The whole push it. The way how they be paraded around Fashion Week and shit like that, like a poppy show, dog. I just find it kind of funny.
So sorry.
That's why I say you can. You I don't know. Dope dealers turn
fashionistas.
Yeah.
Well, technically, dope dealers always would have nice clothes.
Yeah, but they didn't fucking go to runway shows and fucking.
Nah, it's because the thing is they had the bait thing going because of Pharrell, so they were always dripped out in bait. So people started wearing vape, and that became a thing. So you're gonna choose like the guys that kind of shifted a little bit of the dress code a little bit. So they did do that. It's kind of an underlining thing that people don't realize, but they definitely did that. Lil Wayne started wearing vape. They beefed with Wayne because he was wearing vape, and they thought he was the one that made it popular, but that wasn't the truth. So that was like a whole thing. Okay. Yeah, that's why that beef happened anyways.
I mean, Lil Wayne was just more popular than them at the time.
No, for sure. That's how it always happens, you know? In any business, any genre.
But Currency introduced him to vape, though.
Oh, yeah. But that's what I'm saying. Like that's why you see them on the runway. They, that's probably their thought process. Like, yeah, these guys put out vape and not put out vape, but like we're the first ones.
They just were for real though.
They did. They also did like cover shoots for vape and was in vape a lot for like magazines and stuff like that when they first came out. I remember seeing. I used to collect the Source and stuff like that and buy magazines and stuff. So I remember seeing them then. So I get it from that standpoint, but from the outside looking in, you guys are like, "What the fuck, these guys?" Because a lot of fucking these guys on here, but that would be the small history. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I mean, they go do something, man. Either you get some more rappers from Virginia, you know what I'm saying? You build that platform, or just shut the fuck up.
I mean, they had those two. They had Missy, Timberland, and Pharrell, if I'm not mistaken, and Magoo.
That's it.
That's about it. I mean, it's still a heavy list, though. Not current, but still a heavy list. I wonder who else is from Alfred, Virginia. That's
I know rappers we know. Said I know rappers we know.
Nobody I'm from Virginia right now. That's not like an area that they're doing. But yeah, with the whole Kendrick thing though, yeah, he was smart for pulling the coast thing, man. That's what's making him look like he's winning right now. I'm not gonna even lie.
Yeah.
In the box.
Can't say it's the bots after I went out yesterday. I seen that. It was just too many people.
Now the song's everywhere.
Yeah, the song's everywhere.
It's ridiculous.
The song's everywhere.
It's not there's DJs playing it. So you know what I mean?
Like I said, it's been everywhere. It's been on the radio. So
nah, like that concert, it was overnight. Like it wasn't, at least for me, it wasn't on the radio like that. Yeah, it wasn't.
Used to be you play 99 Jams all the time and 103.5 all the time. All the time.
See, maybe that's because I'm on Power 96.
Oh
yeah, Power 96.
I like my throwbacks.
Yeah, I don't know.
Power 96 ain't like shout out to Power 96, but they're gonna give you some old school stuff. They're gonna give you hits, and then they're gonna wait for the hit to be out.
But I will say at least on streaming things like my Spotify, my Pandora, it was after the concert.
Yeah.
Those were not on, and we're even worse, even Family Matters, right? Mm-hmm. That wasn't playing. That wasn't streaming on anything that I was listening to. But after that concert, fucking Family Matters came on my shit, and then fucking Not Like Us played. And I was just like, I'm on Burner Boy's channel. The fuck did you do? Like, and it was literally the next day after that concert. Yeah. Like, I really feel that concert just like, not to say he wasn't having a following before, but it fucking
it kind of
put it on crack.
It showed who is following him within this. So even if you didn't follow him, if you watch any basketball, any of those people within that picture or outside of it, because a lot of people that was there was still not even that picture. You know what I'm saying? Like there was a lot of people.
They had Bobby, the white chick at the video shoot.
They had Bobby all around.
with the
YG had her all around the Pyros.
Come hang with us. Used to be with Drake.
That's another girl they just strut around.
Sad, y'all. Sad. It's so fucking sad. So fucking sad.
Use all his people against him.
I'm sorry, what?
So they're trying to use all his people against him.
Right now. I mean, I feel like this is just when he should know, like, bitch, you don't have no people.
He knows up there.
You don't have no people.
Don't trust no.
I don't know. Did YG perform that? But it was called a pop out event, anyways. But
he didn't perform. He was on stage at the.
No, YG performed.
Oh, he did.
Yeah, YG was Roddy Ricch, Tyler the Creator, and somebody else. Dr. Dre.
For the
one, no, SZA performed.
I guess the one Mexican person that they had was Ojeezy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy. SZA didn't perform.
She was there though.
Oh, she was there.
Yeah.
They should have had what's the name?
Absol and J Rock performed. Black hippies back in the building. Oh my gosh.
Those are a few people trying to complain that they're like not more like. I think there was like a Mexican podcaster saying that they were mad at Drake. Mad at Kendrick at first. Like, they could have had maybe another Mexican artist on there. He's like, but then one of the people on there was like, well, it was on Juneteenth, so maybe it was
not another. Yeah, maybe
that
celebrate
was
our
like,
own
okay. He was like, all right. Then he backed off the statement, like, all right, I get it. Then if that's the case, it's based off of it being Juneteenth and stuff like that. But like he wanted it to be a little bit more representation from
LA.
Yeah. So I get it, but if people are only locked in from LA and all that, I get that. But then I also get it if it's mixed in with the idea of Juneteenth. You know what I'm saying? So like if that is the reasoning, then hey, it's gotta kind of take that pause. You know what I mean?
Take that.
No Diddy at all.
All the Diddy.
No Diddying. No diddler.
All the Diddy.
The diddler.
I ain't gonna lie. When the Netflix documentary drop, this shit gonna be crazy.
I just want it to be as like dark and brooding as the R. Kelly one. You know what I mean? Like I need the drama. I need the angst. I need bitches breaking down like I need shoulders. And I want big man in there too, not just fucking Cassie and the girl that I want to see the boy who was named in the why did he do that to me? I want to see it. And I don't want you mincing no words like, yeah, he would do things like, nah, bitch, details, explicit, expletives. I hate when people beat around the bush with these things. Like, you didn't fucking come on TV to give me a piece of story.
No.
But run it. All the information. What hand? Did he box you down or up? It's different.
Boxed in.
I'm like, what is going on behind me? Sport.
Nah, for sure.
Game done.
This Panama team getting whacked.
You're going 3-0.
Wax.
Yeah, man.
It's been a good episode.
Always a good time.
Yeah. See you next week, folks. Sorry.
I'm about to say.
No Diddy.
Byron with a B.
Byron.
You know.